Hey, what's up, team? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? Good morning. Hey, hopefully we don't get DDoSed today. You know, that's all I'm hoping. I'm just hoping I don't get DDoSed today. You know, y'all wish me luck. There's a few things that could cause them to access my stuff for getting DDoSed. One of them is Skype. So I uninstalled Skype. I didn't log into Discord from my desktop today, and I reset my IP address. And so I should be good. You know, there's not really any other ways they could DDoS me, but like it's still possible, but unlikely. So we should be good today. Right now I'm looking at VYNE, I'm looking at EXPR gapping up, I'm looking at BNGO gapping up some, I'm looking at ATOS, SENS. Most of these are going to be high float stocks. I'm not seeing any small floaters today, not many at least. I mean, AMTX is the best one I'm seeing right now, and this is probably my top watch if we're talking about penny stocks today. But yeah, it's certainly a slow day. That's certainly true. Yeah, no. What's up, guys? All right. But yeah, let me know what you're watching today. Like I said, AMTX is probably my top one. This one has a float. I believe this one's float is like right around 10 million. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but it's somewhere right around 10 million. But the other ones we're looking at are larger float stocks like SENS, EXPR, CCIV, RCON. We got JE, some energy plays here, VTNR. And so, like, we got some stuff that we're watching today, you know. Yeah, bro. Honestly, like, GameStop is the biggest, in my opinion, it's the dumbest gap up I've ever seen, bro. Like I said, I'm not betting against this stock, and so I was certainly wrong about how high it would go, for sure. You know, and it's not like I'm betting against this thing. It's not like I'm holding put options or on this thing or anything. It's just ridiculous that GameStop is this high. Like, it just shows how many people just don't know anything about stocks. You know, it genuinely does. Like, and maybe I'm just butthurt because I'm wrong. That's plausible too, you know. Maybe that's it. I can admit that if that's the case. But, like, if you know GameStop's actual fundamentals, what is GameStop doing up here, bro? GameStop is at $100, dude. The retail gaming industry is at $100. Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are dumb, you know. That's all I'll say. Hey. Yeah, what's up, guys? What's up, Gavin, Brain, William, Mario, Charlie, IZ, Wilmar, Ali, Coding, Black Hole, Tim, Electro, Javier, Joe, Y, Justin, Chaz, Omar, Tony, Mohammed, Gary. What's up, team? But yeah, I literally got DDoSed on Friday, bro. I literally got DDoSed on Friday. Feels bad, man. It feels bad. You know? Yeah, GameStop is certainly going to crash, 100%. Like I said, if you think GameStop is going to stay and keep over $100, y'all are tripping. You know, GameStop, the retail gaming industry is at the worst place it's ever been. You know? People don't buy games at retail gaming stores anymore. Most people don't even order consoles from retail gaming places like GameStop anymore. Most people download their games digitally, which serves no reason for GameStop to even be there. We don't even need GameStop anymore. And within 5 to 10 years, the entire retail gaming industry as a whole, unless they're targeting specific retro games, classic games, unless they target that niche, the retail gaming space is going to be over with. You know, GameStop being at $100 is absolutely crazy. You know, it doesn't make any sense, but hey, like I said, sometimes stocks don't make sense. I was certainly wrong with it. 100% wrong. Way wrong. I was way off with this. But again, a lot of this, let me see what the float of GameStop is. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Not even Elon can save the retail video game spurt. Yeah, for sure, 100%. Like I said, and listen, I might be a little short-sighted with GameStop because maybe you can make some money on the way up. I don't know, right? I know I'm not messing with this right now. But yeah, man. Honestly, I literally got DDoSed on Friday, bro. Literally got DDoSed. Did anybody catch Friday's stream or parts of it? My internet would not hold over like 1,000 kilobytes per second. And then I had a random Skype call midstream. A random number on Skype called me, probably to try to... I don't know what they were going to try to do. Maybe they wanted me to send them some money. The key is, like, if you ever get DDoSed, just turn your internet off for like 10 minutes. You know? If you get DDoSed, just turn your internet off. It'll reset your IP address. Don't uninstall, or you should uninstall Skype if you ever get DDoSed. Uninstall Skype. Turn your internet off for like 10-20 minutes. You know? Boom. That's it. Reset your IP address. They can't get you through Skype anymore, and that's it. Yeah. But hey, we're back, you know? It just kind of goes to show honestly, I'm not convinced some of the big time gurus aren't mad at me. That's plausible, man. Like, it's plausible. I'm over here talking about how you don't need courses and that most traders are going to lose and that it's not a get rich quick scheme and most traders are going to lose. I mean, I'm out here telling the truth. And then I got DDoSed when my channel's growing at the fastest it's ever grown. I mean, you tell me if that's a coincidence. It doesn't seem like it is, you know? It also makes more plausible sense because over the last like month, I've been getting like hateful random text messages. One of them called me the N-word. The other one called me the F-word. And they're trying to get me to click on a link. And I've been getting those text messages for the last like month. Of course, I'm not a boomer. I'm never going to click on that link ever, you know? And I just delete the message as soon as I get them. But it would make plausible sense that they're trying a bunch of different avenues to see if they can mess with me. It makes sense, you know? I hate to say it, but it makes sense. But yeah, the main watch we're looking at is AMTX here. And AMTX is the smallest float that we're seeing today. We're watching $7. Yeah, I use Thinkorswim, bro. Don't spam the chat, man. Yeah, no, they really did, bro. They called me the N-word. They called me the F-word, if you know what I'm talking about. Right? They're just slanging slurs at me right now. You know? They're mad because I don't click on the link, I guess. Like, I don't know what they're trying to access here. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, that's my life right now, I guess, you know? Because I'll tell you this. If I was making this up, I wouldn't make up the fact that they were calling me the N-word. That doesn't really, I mean, I'm a white guy. You know, it doesn't really make that much sense to call me the N-word. But, like, I don't think they really know who I am, and so I think they're just slanging slurs at me, you know? They're just kind of, I don't know. But yeah, we're watching EXPR, we're watching AMTX. Yeah. They're mad I win too much. Yeah, that's plausible too. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But like, you know, that's my life right now. Alright. But yeah, we got JE push it up. We got RCON. We got ATOS maybe. We got VYNE. KOPN gap it up a little bit. We got BlackBerry rip it up here. TSIA, I don't know what the float is on this, but I bet you it's small. We got SENS here. Yeah, how about Dustin Poirier, though, bro? How about that, man? How about Conor getting knocked out? That was glorious, dude. Glorious. Honestly, I think my wife got more excited than me when Conor got knocked out. I think my wife got more excited than me. My wife just started yelling curse words. Just, you know, and I was just kind of like, all right, you know, it happened. But I kind of, to be honest, I kind of felt bad about Conor. You know, I kind of felt bad for Conor, man. You know, a king goes down, man. It's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, we got EXPR here. Moving up here. Let's go ahead and look up some news, team. It's time. I got a Winnie the Pooh cup. Don't judge me. Yeah, me too. Nah, that wasn't no setup. I don't know, man. I'm questioning Conor's chin. Let's be honest for a second here. Somebody saying Conor wins the rematch. I don't know about that, man. I'm questioning Conor's chin. His chin's a little suspect. He's looking a little chinny nowadays, man. You know, I'm not saying that those weren't hard punches, but, like, he's looking a little chinny nowadays. And I think y'all know what's up. Like, y'all can see it. I question whether Conor's going to be able to continue. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and start looking up some news. But, yeah. That's what I'm questioning right now. What, the Astros? You know? The Astros? Man, y'all better not even come at me with that cheating nonsense with the Astros, man. All the other teams know they would have done it if they would have thought about it. You know? Getting mad about cheating in baseball is like getting mad about sunflower seeds in baseball. They're always there. Everybody always uses them, you know? Baseball's the game of corked bats, greased hands for pitchers. You know what I mean? That's baseball. Y'all get out of here with that. Man, that ain't the first time he's been knocked out. I mean, that's the last time he got close to that, he got hit with Nate Diaz's straight right. And, if Nate didn't sink that sub on him, he would have gotten knocked out for sure. But yeah, GameStop's up here. This is what we're talking about today. GameStop, man. What a world we're in right now. BNGO's moving up some as well. We're watching BNGO. VYNE's moving down. SENS. But yeah, we're gonna start looking up some news. AMTX is the first one. Yeah, that's the news for you, though, man. Do you watch MMA? You sound like a boomer. Oh, just because I said Conor sounds chinny, man? Get out of here, bro. But yeah, AMTX is up. This is a Midas. They secured a $16.8 million grant for an upgrade of the California renewable energy and efficiency products. Yeah, the company announced that their carbon zero biofuels production process received energy efficient grants. And that's the catalyst for AMTX here. Again, the float for AMTX is the float of AMTX is 16.5 million, so this is the smallest float one we're really watching today. I would honestly like to see some more volume for this, to be honest. I want to see more volume for it. I don't know if we're going to get more volume or not, but like, for me, I need more volume with it. We also have EXPR, which is Express. This is a real company, so I don't know how hyped up it's going to get today. Alright, Trader Will Mead on Twitter compared the stock to GameStop and set a $10 price target is the catalyst for this. So yeah, Trader Will Mead on Twitter compared the stock to GameStop and set a $10 price target. I mean, I think there's a few major differences between Express and GameStop. Let's talk about it. Alright, there's a few major differences. Number one is that Express is a clothing store. Alright, if you want to look at if retail is going to be successful, in my opinion, like if you think retail is going to be successful, there's a few things that'll make retail less obsolete in the future. right? Most retail stores and brick and mortar stores are gonna be obsolete in 10 years. Why? Because in 10 years, we're probably gonna have drones flying around delivering stuff to you same day, and you don't have to go to the retail store to buy all these retail products. I'm assuming, I'm speculating, obviously, but it's a pretty obvious speculation there that in 10 years, we're probably not gonna need retail stores as much. Now, the one difference, the one exception to those is stores that have a high level of convenience for you going pick it up real time, right? And so what stores have a high level of convenience? Clothing stores, because you need to try on the clothes to see if they look good. You need to try on the sizes to see if they fit correctly. And so if we're talking about retail brick and mortar stores that are going to be okay long term, I think clothing stores are the obvious ones that are going to survive, you know, basically Amazon and survive all the other retail places becoming obsolete, because there's a level of convenience factor that's in there. Same thing with electronic stores, really. Except for really game stores. I don't know about game stores. I think the level of convenience by digitally downloading a game is way more than going pick the game up. You know, I think most people are just going to download the game digitally, and that is going to mean the video game retail space is going to be very obsolete in the future, which is why I think GameStop being up there is so high. But it's also one of the reasons where I think Express might be okay, and I think clothing stores on average might be okay. The other factor here that I think is important to understand about these is that clothing stores, unless you're like Polo with Ralph Lauren, clothing brands don't really have a lot of longevity in the market. You know, look at Abercrombie and Fitch. Nobody cares about them anymore. Look at, you know, the only ones that are a little bit more immune are like Polo, because they've just been around for a century now. But like Express, you know, American Eagle, Abercrombie, they don't have that much longevity. So we'll see. That's my thoughts on EXPR. We'll see what happens. It's a real company. So I have to look at it, aside from looking at extensions, which is how I would usually judge penny stocks, this is a real company. So we got to look at it, you know, and see what the future is for this thing. We're looking at 250s way down there. We got 450. That's the obvious level right here. See if we got any levels above us now. We are at 4s. All right, I mean, $5 is obviously a big level here. It's the high of the last year. And above that, we got, you know, $5 is the major level. We got like $5.25 as well. So those are what I'm watching at. We'll see what happens here for EXPR. Yeah, I mean, we got a few other ones. Like there's a few other ones that are just long-term brands, like Levi's, Polo, Ralph Lauren. You know, Tommy Hilfiger's kind of been in the mix lately. I've seen some stuff from them. But what I'm saying, though, is like most of the like trendy brands, like American Eagle, like Express, you know, like all of them, like I don't know if they're going to be around in 10 years. We'll see, you know. Alright, but yeah, we got like EXPR. We're watching that. What else we got, team? We got BlackBerry that's pushing up big today. We got JILL moving up. Not the best volume, though, to be honest here. We got VYNE, which I was watching this one a lot more. Now it's just kind of... Alright, this is Vine Therapeutics, and they are up after a contract with Pharmacy Benefit Management Company. They also signed a deal with Pharmacy Benefit Manager for an FDA-approved skin medication, and it's up because of that. This all came out on the 21st, so this was on Thursday, but it didn't do much on Thursday. This has to be new. Yeah, it announced contract extensions with AMZ, EEQ, and ZILXI with a major pharmacy benefit management company. So we'll see what happens here for VYNE. We're watching it. What else we got, guys? It's honestly kind of slow right now, to be honest. We got like NCTY moving up. I mean, we got some movers here. We've got like ATOS, which is Atasa Therapeutics. They filed a shelf for up to 10.5 million common shares on behalf of selling stockholders. So, Yeah, that was Friday. They filed a registration statement covering the potential sale of 10.5 million common shares. Y'all be careful with this one. They could hit you with an offering. They registered it, which is the right thing to do. We also have AUPH here. Look at this one. What's the float of this one? I mean, it's expensive, but what's the float? CCIV, yeah, we're watching it. Hey, nice, Cody. Hey, I appreciate you using my link, bro. Thank you, man. Alright, AUPH has got 110 million floats, so this one's not even a small float either, but we can look at it. It's a little bit expensive for me, but hey. This is Arunia Pharmaceuticals, and they are higher after the company's treatment for active lupus nephritis was approved by the FDA. So an FDA approval for this one, so it's a good catalyst here. Larger float though, not really in my wheelhouse, but we'll watch it regardless, I guess. We also have CCIV, which everybody's talking about today, or everybody's been talking about for the last week or so. CCIV has a 206 million float. This is Churchill Capital. Report that Lucid Motors are in talks with Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund to build an electric vehicle manufacturing facility. It has been reported that Lucid may merge with Churchill. So is Lucid a stock team? Let me know. For all those that are a little bit more fundamental based, is Lucid a stock? If it is, let me know the symbol. But yeah, we got JE moving up here a little bit as well. JE. No. Do I have shares in CCIV? No. I don't have shares in any of these. Bro, it's all about the Twitter pumps. No, it's not. Alright, but it's not public. Okay, it's private. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, I mean, what else do we have? Am I missing any penny stocks? Or is the penny stock market just completely slow right now? Like I said, JILL maybe. I mean, JILL is the only other one. I mean, this one's not too bad. I don't see any catalyst for JILL as well, but this one's gapping up some. Oh, this is why. Now I see why it didn't work. So yeah, AMTX main watch. AMTX is the only real watch that I kind of have right now. We got GIGM, JILL, CHS. But yeah, the only two that really kind of look good. Let me see what the float is for JILL here. The float is 4 million. So yeah, these two are my favorite. JILL and AMTX. These two. That's the only real two that are moving right now. We also have like SENS, but it's a large float. Same thing with ATOS, large float. BNGO, large float. VYNE, large float. So those are the all that are moving right now. Again, my list includes 2 small floats and the rest are pretty large. Mostly what I'm watching today is AMTX, JILL, SENS, BNGO, and VYNE. We also have ATOS as well. So those 6 are really what we're looking at. RCKY. Nah, not enough volume, bro. Not for me, at least. Oh, we got Gevo as well. Gevo's moving too some. Gevo's got 118 million in the float as well. KOPN. KOPN's not terrible. I mean, I need a little bit more volume with it. What's up, Gavin? How you doing, brother? My bad, man. Yeah, sorry. And also, Gavin, I know you sent me something on Discord, bro. The reason I never got back to you is because I'm not using Discord on my desktop as much because I'm trying to figure out ways that people could DDoS me. And one of the ways, there's a few different ways people do it. One of the ways is, the most common way is probably through Skype. And I didn't realize when I bought this computer, Skype was automatically like on here. It was automatically on here. And so I would never add Skype. I don't really use Skype. And so I uninstalled Skype, but another one of them is Discord, and so I'm not using my desktop, my Discord on my computer right now. But I got you, bro. I'll get back to you, man. But yeah, JILL is up. I don't see any real catalyst for this. We got BGI, but nothing crazy there either. We got CCNC. What was that? IACA. CCNC, EVLO. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say no, people DDoS you through Skype is usually, it's not that they DDoS you through Skype, it's that they get your IP address through Skype and they get your IP address through Discord. And once they have your IP address, that's when they can DDoS you. And here, like I said, if you ever get DDoSed, if anybody ever messes with you like that, turn your internet off for 20 minutes. Turn your internet off, restart your computer, uninstall Skype. First, really, you want to uninstall Skype and Discord, and then you just want to turn your internet off. It'll reset your IP address. They won't have it anymore. We're also looking at RCON here. Look at RCON. I don't know if I saw this one earlier. Let me see what the float is. Alright, the float is 5.2 million for RCON, or 5.10 million. Yeah. I mean, I'm not running a VPN just because I'm streaming right now. That's gonna affect my trading and streaming. But yeah, RCON is up. Let me see if I can find a move for this. And I mean, people listen. People know. Like, this channel's growing crazy fast here. We got like 500 people here already. It's like 8:30 right now. Market done opened up for an hour. We got like 500 people here. They just know we're growing, to be honest. And that's threatening. I get it. You know, we're shining over here in the YouTube world. And people are threatened by that, you know? I get it. But no, we got BGI. This is Burke's group. I don't see any catalyst here for BGI either. Not really any volume. TTNP. Hey, look at TTNP, guys. TTNP's moving up here. Look at this. I don't know about the volume, though, but let me see if I can find any catalyst here. 13G filing from L1 shows 6.9% stake in the company. So yeah, they found out another company, L1 Capital, holds close to a 7% stake in them. Let's see if this is enough to hold it up. I'm watching 350, obviously the pre-market high here, but we need some more volume if I'm going to trade TTNP today, that's for sure. What's up, Ali? EXPR is the best float right now? I don't know, man. Isn't EXPR like 100 million in the float? It looks good. I mean, I don't hate it. Yeah, it's got 60 million in the float. I mean, for me, my favorite one is AMTX. This is probably the best float. It's got like 16 million. We also have RCON with like a 4 million. ATOS is a large million, or a large float, I think. Hey, yeah, I appreciate that, LC. Yeah, it has, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Dave, you were giving me medical advice back when I had like less than 100 people here every day, so thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. That's what I said. You're like a super OG, you know? Why is GameStop going up still? Because traders are buying the hype. It'll come back down for sure. Now, who knows when it's going to come back down. At this point, I'm not going to try to call a top here. GameStop, I don't know where it's going to go, right? But anybody that actually understands gaming on that level, you know GameStop's not about to stay up here, man. Let's be honest here for a second. Honestly, realistically, it's probably the company just pumping that thing up. Honestly, part of me thought it was GameStop DDoSing me on Friday. Like, I've heard some weird things about GameStop, and then I've said some critical things about them, and then I get DDoSed on Friday. I'm not saying it was GameStop, but it could have been, you know. SNGX trying to hold, not really doing much. Yeah. I don't know what a good entry for ATH is. Maybe I'm biased with GameStop, though. Like I said, I could be biased. That's plausible. I mean, listen, GameStop did this to most kids. They just ripped all kids off. They just ripped you off, man. You know? Like I said, I went in there to buy a controller from GameStop like less than a month ago. I went there to buy a controller for GameStop so all of my kids could play Halo with me. Here in my household, you know, as I have gotten older and had kids, we do Halo Royal Rumbles. We do 4-on-4. Or no, we do free-for-all on Guardian with Rockets. We do Rockets free-for-all on Guardian. You know, the whole family gets involved. It, you know, we release our aggressions on each other that way. But I went to go buy a controller at GameStop, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a used controller. You know, what it might be like 20-30% off. That's reasonable. Man, a new controller's like $70. The used controller was like $64.99. It was literally $5 off. You know? Come on, man. Y'all gotta give better discounts than that, GameStop. That's nothing, man. It's nothing. I don't care about $5. I'd rather just buy the new controller for $5. You know? GameStop float is 300% short through leveraging. Yeah, it's certainly a short squeeze. Yeah, I'm mostly going long, Ali. Paranoia will destroy you. I mean, I don't know if I'm paranoid. Like I said, I've been getting strange, like super insulting text messages from a random number that's trying to get me to click on a link. My internet was acting shoddy on Friday, and then while that was happening, I got a random Skype call from an unknown number that I had never seen before. I don't think that's paranoia, bro. I think that's probably, you know, plausible. TTNP, guys. Look at TTNP. Now, it is holding. We'll see if it, like I said, this is a 13G filing from L1 Capital that showed a 6.9% stake in TTNP here. So we'll see if it holds. Oh, man. Sweet. Didn't know you had kids. I thought you were 22. Hey, man, listen. I'll say this. I'm over 30. So, you know, I hated looking young all my life. I hated it. I looked young all my life. Everybody said I had a baby face. I hated it. Now that I'm over 30, I'm okay with it. You know, y'all can say I'm 22. You know, and honestly, when I did smoke nicotine, I'd go buy nicotine. They would card me for nicotine and, like, quiz me on my ID. I don't know if they would now. That was a few years ago. I got a little bit of you know, I think my hairline's pushing back a little bit, if you will. You know what I mean? Got a little bit of a widow's peak going on there. But hey, you know, I'll take it. I'll accept it. You know. But yeah, we'll see what happens. TTNP, AMTX, and then we got like GVO here. You can see GVO. We're watching it just because it's been moving the last few days. SENS, RCON. That's about it. Look at RCON bouncing. The big thing we really need right now, though, to be honest, is volume. A lot of these are low volume. I'm not going to trade RCON like this. Same thing with AMTX, just really low volume. Not enough for me to really want to get interested in it. If we get some volume spikes at the open, I might get more interested in it, but we need more volume here. The volume's pretty light. JILL, they're either low volume or they're just not holding. Look at NCTY starting to push up on really low volume too. But yeah, we got Bingo, BNGO here. We've got VYNE that we're looking at. So we got some stuff, but volume's pretty light right now, team. Man, you look decent, bro. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Random internet people. I appreciate that, you know. Are you full-time on stocks? No, not really. I make money in a lot of different ways. Certainly not living off my trading profits over here. I mean, I think I'm a good trader, and if you watch the stream, I think you'll agree with me. But am I living solely off of my trading profits? No. Try to be honest about it. I'm not, you know, we're just a free resource and community for traders. So, like, if you appreciate movements like this, like, we don't sell courses, we don't sell our own service, and really, we just try to be a free resource and community for traders to get together and learn. And so if you appreciate that, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. I'd certainly appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Richard? Why are people pumping GameStop? I mean, why do people pump any stock? Probably because they're holding it already, you know? I mean, Chris, listen. Listen, I'm gonna be honest here for a second. And this is just self-evident fact here, okay? Guys know if a other dude is attractive or not. Like, you can pretend like you don't know if another dude's attractive. I'll put it this way, okay? If Brad Pitt's in there with my wife, you know, I'm sitting a little bit closer to her. You know, guys know when other dudes are attractive or not. Let's be real for a second here. It's not like dudes are just oblivious to whether another dude is attractive or not. Like, come on now, man. Like, you know, y'all stop being weird. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, man. Alright. Look at ACER pushing up over the VWAP for a second. ACER pushing up over the VWAP. Man, come on, man. Yeah, like, dude, like, it doesn't matter. Y'all can be honest for a second here. Like, you know. But look at ACR. It's getting some volume. It's still not enough. We'll see it over 550. I want to see if it holds over 550. The volume's coming in good. Let me see if we can find a catalyst for ACER here. I didn't say I was attracted to Brad. I said if Brad Pitt was in the room with my wife, I'm watching my wife closely, you know, because we all know. EXPR, you fool? Too old? Yeah, if Brad Pitt is in the room, I'm taking my wife and I'm leaving. I know, right? Like, come on now, let's be honest here. Alright, we'll see if we hold at 5 for ACER. I don't see any catalyst here. Oh wait, I do see something. I see the Relief Therapeutics and Acer Therapeutics signed an option agreement for exclusivity to negotiate a collaboration and licensing agreement for the worldwide development and commercialization of the ACER 001 for the treatment of urea cycle disorders and maple syrup urine disease? What? There is literally something called maple syrup urine disease. Am I being trolled here? Is this something real? Maple syrup. I gotta Google this. Maple syrup urine disease. I gotta figure it out. There it is. It is something. It's really something. It doesn't sound pleasant. I'm sorry. It really is something. Why in the world would they call it that, man? They need to get a new name person, man. They need to assign a new name giver to that, because that does not sound pleasant. If a doctor told me, hey bro, you got maple syrup urine disease, I'm trying to figure out if I'm getting punked or not, you know? Like, what is he talking about, man? Why would they name it that? You know? What kind of name is that? Anyways, ACER is up on that catalyst. We'll see what happens here. Sitting at $5 now. Yeah. Alright, we'll see if we hold at 5. I mean, ACR is not too bad. The float here is, the float's 7.5 million, so it's a small float stock. We're watching it with ACR. We'll see what happens here. Look at OEG, guys. This is orbital, it's orbital something. Look at, OEG. 27 million in the float for OEG. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, they say maple syrup disease is a rare, it says, quote, is a rare but serious inherited condition. It means the body cannot process certain amino acids, causing a harmful buildup of substances in the urine and blood. Normally, our bodies break down proteins such as that into amino acids, but with this disease, it does not, causing it to have a syrup-like effect, if you will. You learn something new every day, guys. Like I said, they need to find a better name for that, though. Whoever named that is, you know, tripping out. Because, like I said, if I had to explain to people that I had something called maple syrup urine disease, it would just make it 10 times harder, you know? We got ACR and OEG popping up here. We'll see what happens. Yeah, you know how it is. $420 break. Let's go. Do you mean like an actual break, or you mean the stock is breaking 420? We got OEG. It's up to 7s here. The float's small enough for OEG. Look at the volume coming in here, guys. Wow. Look at OEG. It's up to 7s way up here. Yeah, this is the lifetime highs. So these are the lifetime highs for OEG. We're at close to 750. When it's this high, we're looking at $half and whole dollars. So we got 750. We can watch 725 right here. We'll see what happens, but testing that 750 level. The float's small enough to make it interesting. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Yeah, try calling out of work with that one. Yeah, for sure. And this is why, look, if you guys want to know why, like, listen, if we don't have any levels to look at, this is why we look at 750. It went down to the very cent. This is why we look at half and whole dollars. This is why we look at them. Is because we rejected down to the very cent off of that $half that I drew here. And it's because when we're over levels where there's not really any historical levels for us to watch, a lot of traders just default to half and whole dollars. Now we'll see if we hold 7 here. This is really the next little step. We'll see if we hold 7. 725 is kind of the middle ground. We'll see if we hold 7 here. Here's the push up to 750, the pull back to 7, and we'll see if we hold here now. John, do you smoke weed? No. It's not that I wouldn't. Listen, if it was legal, I might. You know, you got a long day. You want to watch a movie with the wife. You know, I might hit the blunt or two. You know what I mean? But with it being where I'm in Texas and it's illegal here in Texas, the risk reward's just not good enough here. You know, now I don't have anything morally against it, obviously, but the risk reward's just not good enough here. Yeah, we're watching OEG. We're gonna see if it bounces at 7. You know. Yeah, I haven't traded yet, but I appreciate the looking out, Mr. B. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'm going to buy right now. So, look, we bounced at 7. What did I say? We might reject here at 725, too. We'll see. I don't know. But, I mean, this is why we draw out these levels, guys. Look at this. I drew these levels out before this move happened, guys. Look, 750, 7. You're welcome. We'll see if we, like I said, next thing to watch is 725 right here. And look at that. We even hit that. So we're literally just popping back and forth in this range I drew. And this is how I'm able to trade this, though. These are like this is how I'm able to catch these bounces a lot of the time. Yeah. 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 Hey, dude, I gotta say, shout out to my charting, because look at this, man. Look at that. I'm proud of myself here. Look at that. I was like, hey, watch 750, 7, 725. Look at these levels, man. Look at these levels. They're spot on. I'm probably the greatest trader ever. Look at this. You know? Before it even made this move. Nah. I'm in Houston. Hey, Manny, what's up, bro? Yeah, I'm in Houston, too. I'm close to it, at least. I mean, I'm not actually in Houston, the city. I'm in a suburb outside of Houston, but we're close enough to Houston to say we're in Houston. But what's up, dude? AZRX. Look at AZRX here. I wonder what the float is of this one. The float is 27 million, so it's not huge. We might watch this one today, but yeah. OEG, we're watching it. ACER, rejecting. So we got a few low floaters moving, but they're not crazy good. Yeah, Houston's alright. You the Brady of charting, goat. Hey, thank you, William. I appreciate it. But yeah, main watch is really kind of OEG right now. GameStop is at 100 right now. That's crazy, man. What is the catalyst sparking this move? Like, what is the reason GameStop is higher? I'm genuinely curious. Like, why is GameStop higher? Tesla advisory downgrades GameStop to underperform from outperform. Adjust price target to $33. Tesla advisory group. GameStop shares are trading higher amid continued momentum driven by retail investors. If that's not a red flag, I don't know what is. Like I said, maybe I'm just mad. That's plausible too, I guess. AQMS, guys, look at AQMS here. AQMS is ripping up nicely. It looks strong. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Wall Street bets in them. Too many shorts. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think the short interest is probably what's causing this up. I think that's probably makes the most sense. But yeah, look at AQMS here. Let me see the float of AQMS. 59 million, so it's smaller. It's not small per se. You still got OEG here, chopping in this range. We'll see what happens. We're still in this range. I don't hate like a move outside of this range, but we're still in it. TAAT? Alright, Leslie. I don't see anything. You mean TAT? TAAT? Yeah, I don't see anything there. NNDM. Yeah, NNDM is up today. AMRN, Amarin. I'm looking at a few of these. I mean, listen, my main watch today, guys, like I said, I mean, we can watch Express. I don't know what we're going to do here with Express. It's harder for me to predict these moves. But mostly what we're honestly watching, OEG. We're certainly watching OEG. Small float, worthwhile to watch. Alright, so OEG, AMTX. So OEG and AMTX are both my favorite small float stocks this morning. And then we got a few other ones that we could watch today, like VYNE gapping a little bit. We got BNGO, you know, GVO, ATOS, RCON, SENS. So we got some higher float stocks that we're watching today. We got like JE, Just Energy, energy-based stock, RCON, ATOS, KOP, and if it can get more volume, we got like BlackBerry. But yeah, the main one is really like OEG, AMTX, and like, I guess we could watch like AQMS. What's the float? Float is 60 million. So yeah, we can watch it, but not really loving it. Game. ABML. Not enough volume. AMC. I'm looking at AMC. AMC is interesting. ZOM. I mean, ZOM is up. It's been sideways for the last few days. We got like VYNE here as well. GSAT. Nah, this one's way too slow. AZRX is probably the other one that we can watch. 27.7 million. I'm convinced Sony and Microsoft paid GameStop to corner the used gaming market and keep the prices on the floating right under brand new products. Yeah, that probably makes sense, man. I don't know about CCIV, Ryan. It's a little bit too expensive for me. Hey brother, can you explain the pros and cons of range of stock real quick? What do you mean by that, Jude? What's up, bro? What do you mean by that? Main watch is really OEG. I mean, this is the one that has the most volume recently. Small float, making big moves. OEG is probably my main watch right now. Mostly using Benzinga. I mean, I use Thinkorswim. This is Thinkorswim for my charting. But, like, I'm using Benzinga, and you can check out the description if you want more info on that. And then we also got some other ones that everybody else is kind of watching, like BNGO, GVO, SENS. These are all moves from the past few weeks, to be honest. And a lot of these are still making big moves. We got BlackBerry here. GameStop going absolutely crazy. And we got like AMTX too. As in how to incorporate it into a trade. Yeah, sure. So, alright, so say we're trying to buy a stock, right? It's not about range. You gotta understand the range, right? If we look at GameStop, for instance. Wait, let's look at two different ones, okay? We can look at OEG. Large range. You can see the previous closing price is way down here at $5. So this one's literally up over $2 a share just from Friday's close. Right? It's up over $2 a share right now just from Friday's close. So a decent range, a big range. You can see the volume's good, and you can see by how it moves. Over the last 30 minutes, the volume's been solid. Now, good range, right? But if you're going to trade it and you want to be risk adverse, you're going to have to scale down your sizing when you do take a trade, right? And you're gonna have to look for your risk. So say I wanted to dip buy this pullback to $7, right? I could dip buy this pullback to $7, and then I could use a risk level of like $6.85. This is just an example, right? So say I enter in at 7 and I use a risk of $6.85, then my risk is 15 cents. I'm risking 15 cents a share, right? And so if I want to lose $150 or less, if I don't want to lose over 150 bucks, what kind of share size should I take? I could take 1,000 shares or less, right? That's going to be $150 or less in losses, right? You might want to tweak it a little bit to add for commissions and stuff like that, but that's basically the point of it, right? Now, if we look at something like GE, right? Oh, this entire pre-market session, you look at the previous close, I mean, even if you go all the way up to the highs, GE's moved, what, like 22 cents? 22 cents today? Not a huge range, right? And so you're going to have to take bigger size with GE if you're going to want to trade it, based off of purely the range alone, right? And if it's the middle of the day, if it's the opening day, or if it's market hours, you would just look at the highs and lows. So the range on Friday of GE was, let's see, 18 plus 6, so 24. So it had a 24-cent range all day on Friday, as opposed to something that has a little bit more movement, like GameStop. GameStop had a range on Friday of 42 all the way up to, we'll just say, this thing had like $35 of range Friday. So a huge range stock. So if you trade GameStop, the less it is, scale down in size if you don't want to risk too much. But understanding that range beforehand is key. Another important aspect of it is like smaller float stocks are going to have larger ranges, larger percentage moves, and broader ranges on average as well, relative to the price of the stock, right? So like a $7 stock that has a small float is usually going to have a much larger range than a $7 stock that has a huge float, right? But that's the basic premise of it. It's about range. You can look at range, but it's mostly about your risk level that you're taking. Look at INVO making moves, GMBL. We got MDNA, PME, CLLI. Yeah, these are all boring. I mean, BlackBerry. My main watch is, like I said, OEG. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing, brother? No, don't do it, Nine. So I catch it back up in the chat. We got 750 people here already, so we got some chat to catch back up with. Please explain expensive. I mean, expensive is subjective. I'll go back to my previous example. That's like saying chocolate cake is good. Expensive to me might mean way different things than expensive to you. Expensive to me is anything over like $10 if I'm trading the stock. Really, it's anything over like $5 to $6 is expensive for me. But for some other people, expensive might be like $1,000 a stock, right? It's subjective. It's going to vary depending on the person and the size of their account, really. Hey, what's up, Carlos? VVPR? Yeah, look at VVPR, guys. This one is moving up here. This is an old penny stock, too. Let me see what the float is. $7.5 million in the float for VVPR. Chocolate cake is good. I know. Listen, I love chocolate cake, bro. Like I said last time, my wife's getting mad at me because I'm trying to eat chocolate cake all day, dude. I love chocolate cake. I really did eat chocolate cake yesterday. Dude, listen. My kids and I, yesterday, my wife and I and my kids, we went out, we bought tacos, nachos, donuts, and ice cream. We're a bunch of little kids over here, bro. We literally bought tacos, nachos, donuts from Dunkin' Donuts, and then ice cream from Baskin Robbins. Like, we're a bunch of little kids over here, dude. But, yeah. Alright, but we got VVPR ripping up. Yeah. Nah, I think your swim doesn't really give you float. They need to fix that, but they don't really give it to you. But yeah, we're looking at VVPR. The float's $7.5 million. Yeah, hey, listen, it was delicious. I'll say that. It was good, you know. Don't judge me, but it was good. Well balanced, yeah, for sure. I mean, listen. I was trying to get one of the frozen pizzas from Baskin Robbins, and they just rejected that order. They were like, nah, we couldn't do it. Yesterday was one of those days where you're just craving a bunch of stuff that's terrible for you, you know? That was yesterday for me. RCON, guys. RCON's up to 304s. We also got VVPR making some big rips. So right now we got OEG, VVPR, and RCON. All these are ripping up big. RCON's not bad. It's the cheapest one. This song right now, this song's called Don't Understand by Dylan Sitz. Sorry. Buy at the open or wait? I don't know, man. I don't know what y'all should do. I'm not a stock marketing, like, I'm not an expert here. I hate the word expert too. But like, I'm not an expert. RCON has a float of 5.1 million, so that's not that bad. But yeah, I'm not an expert. I'm not gonna ever tell you guys to buy or sell a stock. That's just not what I do. I mean, I might say, hey, I like this, or I don't like this, or this looks strong, or this looks weak, or whatever, right? But I'm never gonna say, hey, buy this stock. I'm never gonna say that. Mostly just because, I mean, number one, there's liability by telling people that. Number two, I don't know what these stocks are gonna do. They might go up, down, sideways. I have no idea. You know, all I can go by is my subjective opinion on what's gonna happen. And I mean, we all know. Listen, I was the same person telling you guys GameStop looked weak at $5, and look how right I was about that, man. GameStop's now at $100. You know, everybody yell at me now. Why do you hate the word expert? Because too many people claim to be experts, right? They ruin the entire word, right? You got a bunch of kids with braces. You know, you got a bunch of 16-year-olds with braces over here on Facebook advertising, telling you they're experts to buy their course. You know, it's just kind of like, kid, do your homework, bro. Get out of here. You know, there's too many people trying to act like experts in the trading space, and I would just like to be the opposite. I would prefer to be the opposite. And so, yeah, I just don't like the word. Too many people trying to act like experts here. SONM. NYSE. Still watching OEG here. It's pulling back to the VWAP. It's interesting. Certainly interesting. We still got GVO here moving too. POLA's moving up as well. These are so expensive now, though. It's hard to trade them. RCON, we'll see if it holds at 3. Hey, thank you guys. What's up, guys? My internet's good, man. My internet's alright right now. I don't know. VVPR, though, guys. Let me see if I can find a catalyst for this. Hey, I'm a college student trying to make some money by day trading. Any tips? I'm very new to it. My tip for you is just to take it extremely slow. You'll probably lose money. And if you don't lose money and if you do make money, a lot of it's going to be by luck in the beginning. Take it very slow in the start. Scale down size, trade with paper, build your system with a demo account. Don't try to put real money on the line until you really show consistency on paper, and scale down your sizing to where you're not risking much. That's the best advice I can give you. Overall, just take it very slow when you're learning. If you take it slow, you're going to lose less money in the beginning. You're still probably going to lose, but it's going to be less money in the beginning. And then once you show consistency and you're a good trader or you're a better trader than you were, then maybe you can put real money on the line and slowly scale up your sizing that way. But you're going to have a lot of people that try to tell you that if you just buy their course, they know some super duper secret strategy that nobody knows about, and you just got to spend thousands of dollars on their course to find it. It's all nonsense. Take it slow. most trading content is publicly available for free already, meaning like most trading content is publicly available for free, right? And so take it slow. Don't buy the guru hype. VVPR pulling back to $20. We'll see if it holds here or maybe at like $19.50. No, I'm not buying VVPR. I'm just talking about it. Yeah, there's no way I'm buying this. I'm probably not going to be buying anything until the opening bell, most likely. I'm not 100% sure, though, but I'm probably not going to be buying anything until the opening bell. What app can I scalp with $1,000? I mean, I don't know, man. Alright, so VVPR, like I said, let's watch this $20 level. See if it holds here. It's testing it. We'll see. Is Webull good to start off with? I think Webull's solid. You can check the description for more information on Webull. I think they're still doing their free stock promotion where you get 4 free stocks. You get 2 for opening up an account with them, and then you get another 2 for depositing $100. And you can check out the description if you want to check out Webull. I am going to be highly biased in their favor, though, because I make a commission and I earn free stocks if you sign up for me. But Webull's got free paper trading and 0 commissions on option and stocks, and it has some scanners as well. So check out Webull if you want that, and if you want to help support your boy here. It is an affiliate link, though, and like I said, I am going to be biased in that regard. We got VVPR here. We're kind of bouncing at 20, a little bit in the middle there. Nice. Hey, where's your Texas draw? I mean, I'm not from Texas. I'm from Louisiana. And so if I have any type of accent, it's a Louisiana accent. And it doesn't really present itself that much. I think I've been doing the stream so long that my accent has kind of gone away a little bit. If you hear me, the only thing you'll really hear in my accent, I'll say you know a lot, which is like a Louisiana thing. Like, listen to Theo Von talk. He does the same thing, which is like, well, we're going to do this, you know, and we're going to do that, you know. And so, yeah, you know, that's my Louisiana thing. But I think my accent's kind of gone already because I've been doing the stream for so long, to be honest. I can kick it back on if I'm around family. But, alright, so VVPR breaking under $20 here. Under 20, it's at 1970s here. We'll see if it bounces at 1950 now. Yeah, we're looking at we're looking at EXPR Express. We'll see if it holds. What I would like to see for this one is I want to see it break over $4. Maybe pull back at like $4.20, $4.25, and then hold $4. If it does that, I might dip by it. Maybe. We'll see. We also got OEG holding the VWAP. Kind of same thing here as well. We pull back to 680s. Maybe I'll buy some. Maybe. Don't know for sure, though. Hey, nice, Austin. Yeah, I mean, yeah, all the information you'd buy from a guru is publicly available for free. Now, I'm not against courses. Don't get it twisted. Like, I'm not against courses. I'm not against that stuff. But I think that they need to be legitimate. And I think that a lot of them are just really expensive. Here's the thing, right? There's some good ones and some bad ones. I don't want people to think that I'm just completely anti-course, because I'm not. You know, some courses are valuable. You know, some mentors. What I think is more valuable than a course, though, is I think a coach is more valuable than a course, right? And when I say a coach, I'm not talking about a mentor that's got thousands of other students that don't have time to even talk one-on-one with their students. When I say coach, I'm meaning somebody that genuinely coaches you in trading. I think that is a very valuable thing, much more valuable than any pre-recorded course that you're going to get. And I think that that is the best way to do it. Like, if you're going to actually mentor somebody and you're going to actually coach them on how to be a better trader, I think that can be very valuable. But again, I'm not talking about somebody that's got thousands of students that doesn't have time to You know what I mean? To do one-on-one with somebody. That's not what I'm talking about. And that just kind of sells them a pre-recorded course. I'm talking about somebody that genuinely sits down with you and tries to teach you the in and outs of trading. I think that can be valuable, right? I mean, I don't do that, so please don't ask me if I do that. I'm not trying to pitch myself here. But what I'm saying is that I'm not completely against courses. Like, courses are okay. It's just, I think a lot of the really sleazy ones causes skepticism as a whole throughout all of them, you know? Hey, nice. I'm Canadian and hear a strong accent. Yeah, I'm sure you do, bro. My stepdad's Canadian. And so when I go up there, they think I'm from Texas, basically. They think I'm from Texas, and they're close enough. I mean, but no, when I go up to Canada, my mom actually lives in Canada right now. So my mom's actually she's in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada. So my mom lives up there. My stepdad's Canadian. Canadians are nice people, man. They're nice people. They're very friendly, good food. Poutine is delicious. But yeah, they certainly think I'm from Texas when I go up there, you know. I argue with them about y'all, saying y'all, because y'all's a contraction for you all. It may not be the most proper thing, but it's a contraction for you all. Canadians say yous. You can't throw an S on you and make it plural, you know, and then criticize me for saying y'all, you know. my stepdad and I, we mess with each other about that, but it's all fun. Alright, so we're still watching VVPR. We're still watching RCON. We're still watching OEG. These are the 3 or 4 that we're really still watching here right now. Yeah, that's kind of what I do see, Alvarado. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really trying to do that, though, William. Like, listen, I've had a lot of people that have reached out to me trying to get me to do a lot of different things, right? I've had people reach out to me wanting to help me build a course to sell. I've had people reach out to me wanting to help me build a coaching service. I've had people reach out to me and say, hey, I'll pay you such and such money if you coach me, if you're a mentor to me. And I always got to reject them, you know, because it's like, I don't want to, like, it's going to take, it would take a lot for me to have to start selling stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll post affiliate links, but it would take a lot for me to go against what I preach. You know what I mean? Which is that, like, everything's free here. You know what I mean? And so, like I said, if I do help you guys in trading, just reach out to me on Discord. I'm not going to charge you. I'll try to do it for free, but I also might not have that much time to do it. So understand that as well. Alright, we'll see if OEG holds here, or what happens. If it pulls back to 675, it might look interesting here as well. Dude, poutine's delicious. It's basically just potatoes and gravy, but it's good. It's like potatoes and gravy, and sometimes they'll throw like cheese curds in there, which is like really good. I love it. Y'all is proper English, right? Hey, Eric, I'm using Benzinga for my scans. We got JILL, which I believe is energy, right? Jill is energy. It's starting to come back some. EXPR, LTBR. Still watching RCON. USWS is still trying to move here. SRPO or SPRO. Not enough volume. Alright, so yeah, really RCON, AMTX. RCON, AMTX, OEG. Let me see if I can find the catalyst for VVPR here. Alright, so VVPR signed a $250 million agreement for its Tembo Toyota electric vehicle solutions. The company and their 51% subsidiary Tembo signed a definitive agreement with GB Auto Group Limited and GB Electric Vehicles, which will expand their position as Australia's exclusive distributor. And this is all quoting from Globe Newswires. Again, quote, Australia's exclusive distributor of the Tembo Electric Toyota Land Cruiser, Electric Toyota Hilux, and the Tembo Electric Vehicle Conversion Kits. Yeah, so they got a deal that they signed, that they had done. Look at CBAT. Look at CBAT, guys. Wow, CBAT ripping big. Look at this. This is CBOC Energy. Another energy stock, like I said, is JILL. But we're still looking at CBAT here, and this is getting some good volume coming in. Let's see if we can find a catalyst for CBAT. This is CBOC Energy. They reported a partnership with another company to jointly develop battery swapping project, UPS project, but they didn't disclose any terms. So yeah, a new project, and they got a new deal and project with another company over battery swapping. And so we're gonna watch CBAT here. The float of CBAT is 30 million in the float for CBAT. We do have some resistance levels above us here, specifically at like 1060 is a previous level. Maybe not 1060, let me see. Or was that something I drew already? Yeah, so 1040 is what it is. Watch $10 and then alright, so we're up here. So yeah, 1040. We got 1114 up here as well. That's a major level. So we're gonna watch those. Alright, but CBAT making nice moves here. Every day, Jamal. I trade futures every day. Alright. So yeah. Look at USIO maybe. It's a little slow today for a Monday though. We got NVIB, NVFY. OEG's probably my favorite one right now, just based off of the volume alone. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. I mean, there's a few other ones that I included on the list that we don't have here, but it's pretty accurate. Yeah, we're looking at AMTX, we're looking at GVO. But I mean, when I make those lists, though, I do want to preface everything else I'm about to say, which is like when I make these watch lists, I'm not saying any of these stocks are going to go up. That's not what I'm saying at all. When I make this watch list, all I'm saying is these stocks currently are gapping up with good volume. That's all I'm really saying, you know. IDEX. Yeah, IDEX is okay, just large float. SONM, guys, look at SONM here. Look at this. Float of 51 million for SONM. This is Sonam Technologies. Them and one of their partners are going to bring ultra rugged devices to the UK. Yeah, so it's body worn video and drone solutions. Interesting. So yeah, we're watching it. It's at 115s now. For SONM, it's pushing up some above us. We do have some levels that we've already kind of drawn here. So we'll see what happens here. We're watching this TRXC. Yeah, we're certainly watching EXPR. We just need, we'll see what happens here. I mean, we gotta wait and see if we see anything that looks good at the open, really. Yeah, we're looking at SENS. Look at C-Bot here. C-Bot's pulling back. Rejected at 10. Let's look at 950 here. See if it holds. We got 7 minutes until the opening bell, team. Let's do this. Alright, guys. Hey, like I said, guys, if you guys want to help support your boy here, hit the subscribe button. We do this live for free every single day on YouTube. We're not experts. We don't claim to be experts. And if you appreciate free day trading content like this, where we don't claim to be experts, we don't sell you a course, we just hang out with you every day and just make it a free resource and community for traders to get together and learn, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. I definitely appreciate the support, guys. Let's do this. Like I said, if you want to help support your boy here, you can check out Webull. There's a Webull link in the description. They got their 4 stock promotion going on right now. So, like, if you open up an account, you get 2 free stocks. If you deposit $100, you get another 2 free stocks. And they got free paper trading, all that good stuff. Check out the description if you want to help support our channel. We got 5 minutes until the opening bell, guys. Let's do this. Here's CBAT. Let's see if we bounce at 950. I think that's really the next step here. Hey, thank you. The song before this, it's you mean this song? This is called Midwest Dinner. The next one is called Fancy Pan by Yamoti. It's all right here. Alright. Hey, let's do this, guys. Hey, what's up, Austin? What's up, Doc? What's up, Arvin? Mario? Hey, yes, sir. Tomato? Onyx? What's up, bro? USIO. Yeah, so like I said, my main watches right now, guys, AMTX, OEG, VVPR, CBAT, SONM. Those 4 or 5 are really what we're watching. We're also looking at RCON as well, if it can hold here. Yeah, I use Webull. It's got 0 commissions. Webull has free paper trading. I mean, they're similar. Webull is a little bit easier to use, but I use Thinkorswim. If you know a lot about trading, and I think Thinkorswim's my favorite platform, just because I've used it so much. But I have used Webull a lot too. VVPR never held here. CBAT is probably the one everybody else is looking at today. Can't imagine many blue-pilled mask wearers here. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with wearing a mask. I think wearing a mask is just common sense, you know. And I'm anti-government control as well, but it's like a mask. If you argue about a mask, it makes it trivial. I think there's larger fights in there besides mask wearing. I think mask wearing is obvious. You should wear a mask during a pandemic. But that's a different topic. We got VYNE, and like I said, if you disagree with me, that's okay. Love you all. Shouldn't matter that much whether you agree or disagree with me in that regard. VYNE is pushing back over the VWAP. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, we're gonna test it, Daniel, at the opening bell. So get ready for Thinkorswim not to work. We're gonna test it, bro. We'll see. Alright, guys. We got 45 seconds. Let's do this, team. Good luck. Right, but I mean, if you're... I mean, well, I'm not going to argue about it. I mean, like I said, we could disagree on that. I'm anti-government control, too. I don't like the government controlling me. But it's like, are you gonna protest about speed limits, too? You know, that's the government controlling you. If it's a slippery slope, what about speed limits? You know? And so, you know, hey, market's about to open, guys. Good luck. Let's do this. All right, here's CBAT. We're watching this. Here's the bell, guys. Good luck. I'm going to change the scanners over. All right, here's the bell. Good luck, good luck, team. All right. All right, guys. Right now, I'm seeing SONN, EXPR. Nothing too crazy yet. SONM, we got AMTX that we're watching here. AMTX is pushing up and trying to break these 730 highs up here. We're watching this. Nah, I mean, listen, my grandfather-in-law has COVID and is in the hospital right now. I also had my cousin's father as well that almost died from COVID. He was in the ICU for a long time. And so COVID is certainly real. I don't understand why people are pretending like it's not real. I mean, it's obviously real. AMTX is pushing up. I think it mostly affects older people in the older population, but it's still something that we should worry about. It's not like the whole thing's just made up. With that said, y'all send happy vibes and prayers my way because, you know, like I said, my grandfather-in-law is in the hospital right now from that. We'll see what happens here. We're watching 725. We're going to see if AMTX can hold. Look at the SPY's pushing up. We'll see if we hold here on AMTX. I got to be careful, though. I mean... I'm looking at JE. JE is trying to pull kind of what we see a red to green move. SONN, AMTX. I mean, AMTX is the only one that really looked good here. I should have taken that 720 dip that I wanted. Talked myself out of it. Alright, so here's the pullback. We'll see if we hold 750 now for AMTX. What else we got, guys? PRQR. PRQR. GIGM is trying to move up. Look at GIGM. I might look at like ATOS if it gets like over 250. We break 250 here. I might buy some ATOS. We'll see. Look at KOPN. KOPN, guys. This one doesn't look bad. Is this halted? No, not yet. We got a little pullback here. Alright, we're filled with 50 shares. Alright, it's kind of a little weird. Alright, we're at 50 shares of KOP in here. I want to see it hold over 550, but it's acting, honestly, I think I'm lagging a little bit. Are y'all lagging with Thinkorswim today, guys? Let me know. Are we lagging here? I can't tell. Let me know if you guys are lagging. Alright, we're in KOPN. Like I said, pretty small trade. I don't know if we're lagging or what's going on here. There's 50s again. We're going to see if we hold over 550s. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, we got almost 1,200 people here. Hey, what's up, team? Appreciate the support. See if we get these volume coming in here. What else we got, guys? We got XSPA, SYN. Ooh, I gotta jump out of this. We're out. Very small loss here. This is just too weird for KOP, and I don't know if we're lagging or what is going on. I'm still looking at ATOS. But we took like a $3 loss. I'm still looking at 250s. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, let me try this. Alright, we're with 100 shares here. So the fill seemed okay there. Alright, we'll see if we get over 250. Even if we pull back somewhere, okay. There's 250s. Whoa. Alright, so we pull back a little bit. We'll see if we get some more volume coming in. It's certainly lagging a little bit. Alright, there's 250s again. Let's see if we hold now. Alright, there's 47s. 48s. There's 47s, 48s, 49s. There we go. Let's see if we get over 50 here. We're trying. Alright, ATOS, 100 shares. Look at JILL and AMTX, guys. JILL and AMTX look okay. Alright, we can let it consolidate here. I don't mind letting it consolidate up here. Whoa. Yeah, I think our swim's being a little weird looking at it. There's 46. 47. There we go. 48. Alright, so we're looking okay here. We gotta get over 250. That's the struggling part. There's 49s. Man, it's struggle up here. We needed to break 250. I gotta get careful because if it rejects, it could reject fast. But we're trying to break 250 here. There's 48s. So we get some volume coming in here. I know this is a larger float stock, so it's not, you know, it's not gonna be my favorite, but yeah, the stream's running fine. We're hanging out here. Oh, I also had a good day on Friday. I know I got DDoSed on Friday, but we honestly had a good day. I was up like 30 bucks, 30, 40 bucks in just penny stocks, so it was a nice little small day, but good day. Look at SYN moving. Look at SONN, guys. SONN is showing up on the scans. SONN is making a move up. AMTX, guys. Look at AMTX BNGO. BNGO squeezing up nicely there. SYN. ARTL. Alright, we're hanging out here. We're break even. I'm waiting to get a spike here, but it's just struggling. There's 48s, 49s. Come on. It's taking way too long. Look at HTBX. HTBX is looking alright. What happened to OEG? OEG's still not looking that bad here. Alright. This is taking way too long. I'm noticeably uncomfortable here just because the amount of time this is taking. CETX, look at CETX moving a little bit. Alright. Come on, man. Alright, 48s. Man, we have been sitting here in this 5-cent range for like 3 or 4 minutes. CBOT curling up. Yeah, what happened to CBAT? CBAT, yeah, CBAT's dropping. I don't hate this. I mean, it still looks strong. I mean, it looks like it's creeping up nicely, but... Alright, look at BNGO. BNGO is about to break the 1177 pre-market high. BNGO, guys. Look at BNGO. There's the high break. What is going on up here, man? How long is this taking? Yeah, if once I'm done trading, yeah. I mean, y'all can have my scanner preferences. Look at OEG, guys. OEG over 7 looks interesting. OEG over 7. Alright, we're still hanging out here in ATOS. BNGO breaking over highs. BNGO just broke over the pre-market high. BNGO. There's 46s. New candle. GameStop halted coming down. Hey, I'm not going to say I told you guys. No, it's not halted yet. Yeah, we're going to get out here. We took an $8 loss. This just took way too long. Not enough buyers stepped in there, unfortunately. It's a tough day. I mean, we don't have a lot of crazy good moves right now. You guys see anything else? CBAT? So, yeah, we took a few little losses. We're down like 10 bucks, but CBAT dropped. OEG dropped. JILL dropped. Their JILL is up kind of. Yeah. Yeah, like BNGO is the only one I really see looking good right now. BNGO. And this is the one I made money with on Friday. Is BNGO. Yeah, it was probably just a short squeeze. I mean, like I said, if you know anything about the retail gaming industry, you know GameStop is going to fail. Like, let's just be real here for a second. GameStop is gonna fail. It's just, the reason it's up so high is because there's a lot of shorters that see it, and they're getting squeezed out, right? But we all know what's going to happen long-term with GameStop. BNGO is up to 12, so look at BNGO. RCON? Yeah, RCON's nice, actually. All right, we get a pullback. If we get a pullback to like 315, I'll take it. But RCON's ripping up. The volume's good. Why is this line here on the volume? There we go. We get a pullback to like 320s, 315s, 325s maybe, somewhere around there. It looks good. Look at SENS. SENS is getting some volume coming in. Yeah, we're looking at BNGO and RCON right now. All right, on this little pullback, we're gonna jump in. All right, we're in with 50 shares on this little little micro pullback. We'll add a little bit more if we see something that looks good. All right, so here's the 320 pullback. I don't mind adding some more to this if we can. The problem is volume. Oh, hey. What are y'all doing here?
We have a
Oh, y'all leaving now?
we have a late Monday.
Oh, y'all leaving now?
Yeah.
All right, love you.
Okay.
Have a good day. Here, send Jack up here too.
Yeah, he's brushing his teeth. So basically, Mondays, it's only on Mondays.
All right, hey sweetie, I love you. I'm right in the middle of trading. I gotta pay attention. Have a good day at school, boo boo. Sorry. Here, send your brother up here too. Have a good day, sweetie. All right. Oh, I didn't want to sell all of it there, man. Oh, man, I'm frustrated. I mean, we made a little bit back on RCON, but I wanted to sell half of the position, and for some reason, I didn't put two and two together that it was selling the full position there. I didn't want to sell the whole thing. We got the pullback. Remember what I said? I said look for a pullback down to 315s to 325s, and look, there we go. We got it. We pushed up nicely. Oh, man, I didn't want to sell the whole position, though, so I'm a little bit frustrated. I wanted to sell half there. All right, so we got the squeeze. I missed out on it, on some of it. What did ATOS end up doing? I mean, ATOS did hold there, but I don't like it. Too big of a float, I think. Yeah, BNGO, a lot of people are talking about BNGO. Look at BNGO here, guys. Look for a pullback to like 1175. Yeah. OPTT, I don't know. Alright, here's BNGO. It's up to 1220s. Alright, look at OEG, guys. Look at OEG here. OEG, red on the day. If it gets over 7, it looks interesting. Small float. Look at OEG. BNGO's up to 1250. Let's see if 1250 rejects it. The high of the day is 1240s, but let's see if 1250 rejects it. RCON. Yeah, I missed RCON. Like I said, I only wanted to sell. I did not want to sell that much. I didn't want to sell that much. Look at AZRX. Because I was trying to hold 25 shares for the squeeze up, and I would have called it, but unfortunate. But yeah, right now BNGO, RCON, and then look at OEG. So BNGO, RCON, and OEG are the two that I'm looking at right now. OEG is, like I said, over 7. It might be interesting. Solo. Yeah, BNGO still ripping up. It's at 1280s. Didn't reject at 1250 like I thought it might. Crazy, crazy. Hey guys, can we break 1,200 people today? I think we might. Let's see if we can break 1,200 people today, guys. We got 1,185 people here. That's effectively the most we've ever had on this stream ever. Appreciate the love, guys. Really do. Welcome to the channel. Like I said, hit that subscribe button. We do this live every single day for free right here on YouTube. We don't claim to be experts or anything like that. We're just a resource for traders to learn. And come hang out with us every day, guys. Look at NVIV's pushing up. We got Solo making moves. RCON. We'll look for a pullback to like 325s maybe. That we'll dip by into. Maybe 325s. JAKK. Yeah, we're looking at JAKK too. Hey, thank you, Neo. Yeah, OEG. Yeah, there's 7s. Like I said, I was watching it over 7, guys. I just completely missed this one, unfortunately. But I was looking at it. I told you guys 7. Watch 7. And hey, there you go. We broke over 7, and now we're just squeezing up big here. Hey, thank you, Tipsy. I appreciate that. Hey, bud. Have a good day at school, man.
Okay.
Love you, dude.
Love you too.
All right, look. Here's the pullback on OEG to 7. Here, you want to be on the stream? Here, there you go. No? Okay, that's all right. You don't have to. You're looking handsome, bro. Hey, no, get out of here. Here, that's all right. You're looking handsome, man. Here, pound it. No. Boom. There you go. All right, love you, dude. Have a good day at school, bud.
That wasn't even one.
Yeah. All right, I mean, I just jumped in RCO in with 100 shares here. 100 shares. Let's see if we bounce. I caught a little bit of a bounce. Let's see if we get up to 40s again. We'll take a little bit of profit off of this one. There's 36s. Nice. Oof. I mean, that's not good. I mean, we're trying, since we're green in the trade, we're trying to see if we hold at 325s is what we really like to hold at. All right, there's 30s. Little spready here. There's 30s. All right, we're looking for a bounce at 330s, guys. We'll see. Oof. I mean, we're okay, but I'm not loving this, obviously. Oof. I guess I should probably get out. Well. $25s. I think I got in a little bit too early on my pullback, but we're still in this. We'll see what happens here. Alright, so we're going to see if we hold over 325s. The only reason I took that swing is because we were already up enough to make it a worthwhile, like, test here. Alright, so there we are. We're at 325s. 26s. Look at Solo. Solo's pulling back to 850s. That doesn't look bad. Honestly, we need this one to hold over 350. We hold over 350, we should be okay with this. There's 7s. Alright, we got a risk now, though. A nice little risk at like 315 here for this one. OEG. Yeah, OEG pulling back to 7 looked good. Missed out on a little bit of it. There's 28s, 29s. We need to hold over 325s, really. No, mister. No, you don't. Yeah, you could. I have like 10K. The way you gotta calculate it is you take however much money you need per day, and you double it. You have to have double the amount of money you need per day. So if you need $1,000 per day, then you need to have $2,000 in equity if you're gonna trade a cash account like me. All right. We're pretty break even on the day here. We're down $2 on RCO in. We're trying to give this one time to really rip. It's got a lot of range up here to attack. There's 30s. 31s. There we go. We're looking all right. We want to see it hold over 325s. I mean, that's the thing. I think we're going to pull back to 325 and test it, but we want to see it hold at 325. Really, I'm looking for like 350 as a profit target. Alright, OEG's dropping underneath the $7 level. I don't know if I like that anymore. We're gonna see though. Okay, take a look at Givo. Yeah, we're looking at OEG. It's under 7. I don't know if I like that now for OEG. OEG looks super weak. Givo pulling up though looks good. I'm trying to see what else we got. Trying to be patient here. Look at IFMK. IFMK. Givo's looking alright. I want to see Givo hold at 1250. IFMK, guys. Look at IFMK. Looks good. Here's the 325 level I talked about. This is really the level it's got to hold here. We can let it test. Ooh, that's nasty. We got to get out. So much bigger loss than we wanted here. Just a big squeeze down, unfortunately. But yeah, with that said, I'm gonna slow it down after that trade. It's just a tough day so far today. I don't know if RCON's gonna continue, but last week, I don't think I lost at all last week. Let me see. I don't think I lost last week. And so last week was a very profitable week. I'm down like 20 bucks today. And so it's still a small day, but any trades we take right now, we're gonna have to take very carefully. Yeah, so I made money every day last week, I think. So I made money every day last week. And so if I lose today, it's alright. But it's certainly a worse day than we've had before. IFMK is the only other one that I'm seeing that kind of looks good. And we still got equity, so we're still going to trade. But I'm certainly going to kind of restrict the trades I get into until we see something that really looks good. I'm seeing GSAT. GSAT looks good. Yeah, we're looking at GSAT. I mean, it's not terrible, but like I said, I gotta kind of chill a little bit right now. I've had 3 losses today, and I've kept them pretty small to where I'm only down like 20 bucks, but still, not really loving it right now. Not really loving life. We got OEG that kind of looks good. It did hold at the VWAP, and now it's testing 7, so I don't think this is horrible. Maybe we'll get in with like 25 shares right here. No fill. Okay, now it filled me. All right, we're going to 25 shares, and we're going to hold this one around 7. It's going to be a very small trade, but I just want to see it hold at 7. And if we can, we're going to use like a risk level of 695 or so is really what we're trying to do, 695. Am I off here? This says 711. My level 2 says 705. Is Thinkorswim still lagging? Yeah, GameStop should never have been high, that high. GameStop should not be that as high as it is. Yeah, it's a rough day, for sure. All right, we got 705 on the ass. There's 708. There's 710s. Yeah, we're gonna take 25 shares and try to let this work long term, but I hope you guys see, like, if I'm having a tough day, I scale down. A lot of traders, when they're losing, they scale up, and then they take these huge losses, these big drawdowns in their account. If I'm having a rough day, I scale down, and I protect my account, and I think that's what you gotta do in trading. RCON completely faked me out, too. That's unfortunate. It's just too tough to really trade, for me, at least. What? Yeah, charts are behind level 2. Lagging, for sure. Alright, so we're letting this ride up. We got the 7 pullback dip. Let me know right now how your day's going in the chat. Dude, it's still 10 a.m. I know. We're still trading. I'm in a trade, but like I said, I'm waiting for A+ setups, if you will. So I'm waiting for the best setups I see right now. Nah, it's not that bad of a day. I mean, it's not a good day so far, but like, it's not a bad day either. We might have some momentum to attack here. I'm just taking small, longer-term trades. BBBY. Yeah, BBBY is bouncing at that VWAP. It looks pretty strong. But no, like I said, I'm just waiting for A+ setups, and I'm sure we'll get some, but I don't see any right now. ACRX, OPTT. We've had a few people talk about OPTT today. There's OPTT, and OPTT honestly doesn't look bad. What did it do in pre-market, though? Okay, so it gapped up in pre-market, so OPTT is really not that bad. Alright, there we go. There's a nice rip in OEG. This is if we can hold over 25s. $0.25 of 725 is key. Trying. You missed out on GameStop? Yeah. I mean... Yeah, Pearson. I mean, GameStop was never really my niche. You know what I mean? Alright, let's get this break. Nice. Alright, like I said, 725. We'll see if we hold at 725 here. There's 30, 31s, 32s. Looking good, 33s. We want to see that high of the day break right here at 740. That's 32s. Come on, bring us that. Let's get to that 740 high of the day break here for OEG. Not a bad little trade with 25 shares, though. I'll take it. Looks like getting out of RCON was the right move. There's 35s. Come on, let's get the 37 break. If we're trying. Look at GameStop starting to rebound. SPY's starting to head back up too, so look at the SPY. SPY might be breaking highs as well. What did EXPR end up doing today? I mean, I guess I'm just gonna get out. I was about to get out there. I guess I'll let this work just because it's high and it's 25 shares. Pretty insignificant. OPTT. And what is everybody talking about Brazil in the chat? Is somebody named Brazil? Brazil #1. Who? Somebody enlighten me on what they're talking about Brazil in the chat for. Who's Brazil? EXPR went down. Yeah, I see that's at 3 now. Yeah. Alright, so hey, we're back up to 35s. Let's get, we need to get 740s. There's 38s, nice. Let's get 740s. Come on. 39. Trying. Alright, we're gonna make our little money back. We made some of the money back on that last trade. It might rip up and squeeze up and break big here, but we're gonna take our little win and move on. And which is what I'm saying, like, the day's not over. It's not like I'm just gonna give up trading today. But we gotta find some good edge in the market, and that might be difficult today. I know where Brazil is, bro. I'm saying, why does Ederson keep saying Brazil? RCON, yeah. This is why I'm glad I got out of RCON when I did, because that was a nasty drop. Look at this. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. And this is the danger of trading some of these penny stocks. Is sometimes you're just gonna get hammered, which is okay. Like I'm all right, but like some days you're just gonna get hit. ATOS. Look at ATOS now, guys. This thing faked me out a little bit, but look at that. We did eventually get the break. Hey, nice. Hey, yeah, no worries, Chris. Yeah, BNGO been ripping. BNGO squeezing up big. Hey, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Like, give me like 30 seconds. Don't leave me, guys. Don't leave me. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh yeah, also guys, I wanted to tell you guys, we have an imposter person on my channel. So yesterday, some dude, and I posted it to our Discord, but yesterday somebody was creating a fake lookalike account to me, so he has my same logo and my same name. So if you get any, I'm never gonna ask you for any of your information. I'm never gonna ask you guys to send me any money. I don't sell coaching. I don't sell anything like that. So if somebody's asking you to send money, it's not me. It's a fake account, and I saw it yesterday, so y'all be careful. Look at EXPR starting to climb a little bit back here. Hey, good call. Nice, bro. CBAT. Look at A and Y, guys. A and Y, guys. This is crazy rip. Look at this. That doesn't look that bad for A and Y. Look at TMDI as well here. Here, let me see what we got. All right. Look at TMDI here. I don't know what this one's doing, but TMDI is not terrible. Yeah, we're in A and Y here. Alright, we got out a little bit more. We're holding 25 shares left. We scalped this. I wanted to hold over 225, and if it doesn't, I'm probably just gonna bail out of this. See if we get over like these levels here at 228, 230. If not, I just gotta jump out the last little bit. Yeah, we're gonna get out there. So we just scalped a little bit more on A and Y. So it's a pretty small day. I mean, we're down like 10 bucks, so we were able to rebound some. And we still got some time and equity left, so we'll see what we find now. Yeah. Yeah, that means you made it? Yeah. I'd like to think that you attract people smart enough to not fall for most scams. Yeah, maybe. You'd be surprised though, bro. Like, I think a lot of our viewers, you know, are... Ah, man, OEG, guys. Look at OEG. Beautiful squeeze. Should have held my little 25 shares, but hey, you know, I'll take it. But no, like, we get people from all facets of the trading world here. We got new traders. We got good traders, bad traders, new traders, old traders, you know, all that stuff. So it's like, we get a little bit of everybody. And like I said, I'm never going to ask you to send me anything. I don't charge for anything. I'm certainly never going to be charging you for anything myself. The only thing you'll ever see me post is an affiliate link, and that'll be either in the description or in the chat. I told it yesterday, I never respond to comments with links. If somebody says, hey, where's your Discord? I'll say, it's in the description. Or if somebody says, hey, what can I do this? I almost never respond with links. So if you're asking a question and I respond with a link, it's probably not me. Right, so don't click on it. If you see a fake account asking for anything, if you see me asking you for like personal information, obviously, or anything like that, it's probably the fake one. So y'all be careful. I mean, I banned the person, so I don't think they're gonna be able to get anybody anymore, but still. Look at OEG rip it up. OXBR, guys, look at OXBR getting some volume coming in here as well for OXBR. A and Y did end up squeezing up a little bit more, but it's alright. Yeah, that's right, B. You were saying earlier, if you have 10K, you only trade 5K today and 5K the next day. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know if it's a buy or not. We got a few people asking if OEG is a buy. I have no idea. I mean, it's, I don't know whether it's going to continue long-term or short-term. I don't really label things buy or not buy, or buy or sell. I don't really label them like that. Most of the time, you'll see me buy it if I like it, and if I don't like it, I just won't buy it. On W, yeah, I'm looking at SE&S. SE&S is trying here. Like, you can see SE&S. We start to get over like 295, then I'm gonna get interested in it. AMTX. Yeah, AMTX pushed up nicely, man. Look at A and Y, guys. I'm still kind of mad I missed this one. A and Y ripping up over these highs. I should have held my 100 shares. Would have been lovely. Man, look at A and Y, guys. It's up to 250s. Crazy, crazy. What else we got? EXPR trying. OEG fighting its way back here. I'm seeing CETX. We still got a long way to go though. Right now I'm looking at CLVS. Look at CLVS. CLVS is ripping up here. This is Clovis. I don't know what the float is here. HCHC. Look at SEEL maybe. Look at ANY. See if we get like a 25, maybe 30 pullback here. Alright, so we made a little bit in futures today. We are up 50 bucks in futures, but we're mostly trading penny stocks right now, so hey, what's up, Partha? Yeah, JAGX is moving a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, TRIT is moving. I mean, I see that. It's a Chinese stock. The float for TRIT. Yeah, look at TRIT. 23 million in the float for TRIT, so not bad. SPI is showing up. Look at SPI, guys. SPI is showing up on the list. But EXPR, WATT, look at WATT, CLVS, and SPI. Guys, OEG still ripping, SES is still creeping closer. Another way you can help support your boy here is if you want to check out the futures platform that I'm using. This is called Top Step, and I know most people here are penny stock traders, and that's okay. But this is called Top Step. It's a funded account program for futures, and in the futures market, there's no PDT rule. You can day trade as much as you want without going past the PDT rule. It's open almost 24/7, and Top Step's a funded account program for futures. And so what they do is they give you a demo account. It's subscription based. The base one is 120 bucks for the first month if you get the 20% off link that I'm about to post. With that, if you can make $2,000 on that 30K demo account, they're going to give you a 30K demo account. If you can make 2K on that 30K demo account while following the rest of their rules and conditions, then they fund you that $30,000 as pro futures traders, as proprietary futures traders with an 80% profit split. They're regulated in the US. They paid out over $2 million to their traders last year in 2020 alone. They funded thousands, and again, they're regulated in the US. I am biased in their favor because I post commission links for them. But if you want to help support your boy here and use all that stuff, I'll post this link and you can check it out. Here's the Top Step link. Like I said, you get 20% off. Hey, thank you, Jake. Yeah, WATT. I see that, James. We'll see if it pulls back to like 425s is what I would watch. But I don't know. It might rip up here. But for me, 425 pullback doesn't look horrible. GameStop testing $100. Let's get a vote on the chat. When do you guys think GameStop is going to come back down? I've had a lot of people trying to rag on me for like not liking GameStop, but it's like y'all can make money, but most of the time, like in the end, it's going to come back down for sure, right? And like with GameStop, it's like, look, the retail gaming space is obsolete in 10 years. Is GameStop going to hold over $100? I really doubt it is. But hey, do your thing. I'm not trading it. It's not like I'm holding put options on it. It's not like I lost a bunch of money on GameStop or anything. Do you still have to pay monthly if they fund you? So no, once you're funded, you don't have to pay the monthly subscription. You still have to pay for market data, but you don't have to pay for the monthly subscription once you are funded. You also get to keep 100% of your first withdrawal. I think it's like up to $5,000. And the profit split's 80%. And so if you make $1,000 net, once you're funded, you get to keep 800. They get to keep 200 of that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is just a huge short squeeze in GameStop. It's just a huge short squeeze. A and Y still moving up here. And honestly, I was considering buying this little mini pullback, but I wanted it down to the 230 level, and we just never got that. Same thing with WATT. I wanted it to pull back to 0.25, 425, and we just never got it. We still might get it here, but for right now, we're waiting. We got SNMP. Look at SNMP, guys. SNMP making moves. Volume coming in. Yeah, me neither. No, not yet, Tyler. I'm still working my way in futures, and you know, like I said, I've been having like drawdowns in my account from me just trading stupid. So it's something that I'm still learning myself. But like I said, they're regulated in the U.S. They paid out millions in traders. They funded thousands last year, so they do fund you if you get it. But I only recently started trading the futures market in the last like 6 months. So like I'm still learning and working on it. But yeah, UAMY, guys. Look at UAMY here. Solo, XSPA as well, and OEG still rip it up. Yeah, I think people sometimes have FOMO, and it's really easy if you have FOMO to blame somebody like me or blame whomever, right? Because you didn't end up buying something. All I can really tell you guys is like I just go by my own subjective opinion on things, and like my subjective opinion is that GameStop is not going to be around in 10 years, so it being over $100 is hilarious, but that's my subjective opinion. You got to make your own, you got to do your own research, trade responsibly, and figure it out yourself most of the time. I think a lot of times people are immature, so they like try to get mad at me if they miss something instead of just being like, hey, I should have taken it, it's my fault. But we'll see what happens to GameStop. I don't know. All I can really do is watch it. Like I said, I'm highly skeptical of it, but who knows what's going to happen long term with GameStop. I think it's probably going to go down, and like many people said here, a lot of it has to do with just short squeezes. A lot of shorts are involved because GameStop is a terrible company, and so consequently, they're getting squeezed out from, you know, hype. Right. SPCE. What does short squeeze mean? Short squeeze means that a lot of people are drawn or a lot of people are looking to short the stock, and so they're in short positions. And when the stock continues to go higher, those shorts are consequently squeezed out of the position, right? Like that's a short squeeze. A squeeze is when stops start getting hit, right? So like if a short trader gets in short on GameStop and sets a stop loss, and that stop loss hits, they get squeezed out. Right, and when a bunch of people are short and their stop losses start to get hit, it just squeezes the stock higher and higher. It's one of the reasons why if you watch Mordecai when he comes on these streams, you can see Mordecai come on these streams. One of his favorite things is looking for the short percentage. He wants stocks like two-way. Loves shorting stocks that have a high that are easy to borrow. Because what happens, or loves going long on stocks that are easy to borrow. Because what happens is a lot of new traders get involved going short, they get squeezed out, and then it causes the stock to go higher and higher just from those shorts getting squeezed out. That's what's happening on GameStop right now if we look at it. And really, this is just hype. It's never going to hold at these levels. But as long as buyers step in, it keeps going higher. You know, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, I was certainly wrong about it before. But I don't think I'm wrong about it not being able to hold its gains. I think it's obvious it's not, but maybe I'm wrong there too. Who knows? ACRX is ripping up. This doesn't look bad on a little mini pullback to like 225 right here. The problem is the range. Look at VNRX. Look at UAMY here as well. We need a pullback for it though. Nah, I got beat up today, Antonio. BWEN. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I might be wrong, King. I don't know, bro. Like I said, I could be wrong. I'm not one of those people that are super, like, I'm not super hard on, I'm not one of those people that are super hard on my own call-outs. Like, I'm one of those, I'll usually admit if I'm wrong, and on GameStop, I was certainly wrong. I'm in 50 shares of A and Y, but, long term, I don't think I'm wrong, though. But maybe I am, who knows? You never really know, I guess. Alright, so we just dip bought the VWAP at 225 here. We'll see if we hold now. Alright, so we'll break even. We'll see what happens. I would love to get like 240s, maybe 250 up there. RKT. Yeah, look at RKT, rocket companies, man. Look at this. I'm gonna come back to this real quick. Look at this, RKT. Wow. Crazy, to be honest. That's a big move for RKT. TRXC's coming back. Yeah, TRXC over $4 looks okay. We'll see if it holds though. Alright, what are we doing here? I don't mind this little pullback in A and Y, but we need a hold over 230s. Alright, so there's 230s. OEG's pulling back. We still got SENS and CETX making some moves. Givo still a buy? I mean, I don't know if Givo's a buy or not. The stocks that I include in my watch list are not telling you to buy. Those are just the gapping penny stocks on that day. Those are just the gapping stocks. They're certainly not buy signals. Yeah, but the stocks on my watch list are certainly not buy signals. And like I said, if you're just randomly buying stocks that people have on their watch list or in their title or whatever, then you got bigger problems than that, man. You know, like I said, y'all remember, I'm just looking at the stuff that's moving. I'm a short-term day trader, so I'm certainly not telling anybody to buy anything ever. Yeah, you can trade OTC on Thinkorswim. They do charge commissions on Thinkorswim with OTC stocks, but you can trade them. VYNE. Alright, we'll come back to ANY. VYNE's got to get over 3, and volume has to come in for me to like it. We'll see, though. I mean, it's got a long way. Alright, so here's a nice little spike. I guess we'll see if it goes up a little bit higher here. Alright. We just got out half. We'll just let the rest chill and sit. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I mean, nobody's buying. I mean, yeah, exactly, Robbie. Yeah, we day trade here. Like, everything we buy and sell happens within usually a minute. And so asking me, taking my long-term direction, like using my watch list, listen, using my watch list to just randomly buy all the stocks on my watch list is certainly going to be a losing endeavor, team. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, so we're moving up here. We got a nice little move. Is this going to hold? I don't know. We'll see. We're at 240s for A and Y. 240s. I have stopped using market orders, which is a good thing. I finally stopped using them. It took long enough. There's 41s. 43s. Nice. 44s. Looking good. Alright, we just got out. Not a bad little trade there for A and Y. We're kind of creeping back almost to green here. We're like $5 away from being green, so hey, we will take that, team. All day, we'll take that, you know. Let's see if we can end green today. What's up, Trader T? Which one? KOPN? Yeah, KOPN's looking good. Good job, Trader T. Nice work. Looks good. UAMY. Look at UAMY here. I'm looking at like $1. We'll see what happens there. Now look at CETX is pushing up a little bit. KOPN, we're watching $1 now. Or not KOPN, UAMY. TMBR is trying. SNMP's trying. OEG's still been moving up. We'll see if it bounces here now. AMTX is kind of fighting its way back up too, so we'll watch that. CETX is moving a little bit. I look at like SENS is trying here. Kind of creeping his way back up. We'll watch it over like 3 maybe. POLA's trying too. What else we got? HTBX. Still watching KOPN. Let's see if it holds at 6. PRPO, DVAX. Look at DVAX and PRPO. Look at DVAX here. Wow. PRPO moving up a little bit. KOPM looking at UAMY. We'll see if KOPN holds at 6. We're also in a futures trade here. See if we get out the rest here. Maybe scalp some more. Feel me. Alright, so we just made 75 bucks on the day in futures. I mean, we're still up. We'll see what else we get. Look at KOPN is holding at 6. Like I said, 6 is what I would watch if I was looking to hold it. But shout out to Trader T. She's been trading that one really nicely today. NCMI, APRN. HTBX is trying. OEG did hold. But DVAX, look at this, guys, for DVAX. Yeah, do not auto buy the title. Right. Yeah, we all know, Hammer. GameStop is a hoax. Yeah, we all know, bro. I mean, like I said, the reason it's going up is not because it's a strong company. The reason it's going up is just because a lot of noob traders got involved with it and they're scalping it up. And I'm not saying if you made money on GameStop, you're a noob. But what I am saying, though, is that the reason GameStop is continuing to you know, is perpetually getting higher and higher is because a bunch of Wall Street bets traders got involved with it, and they're hyping that thing up. But again, it's never going to hold this. It might. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, save this, and if it does hold, make fun of me. But I don't think it will. I think GameStop long-term is done. But you never... Another thing is, like, when a company's struggling, you don't ever know what they're going to do to try to, you know, not fail, right? So they might get some weirdness going on with GameStop. They might pump that thing up in some unethical ways. We don't know what they're doing. And so my point is, y'all be careful with GameStop. You know, maybe you can make money on it. I wouldn't invest long term in it, but I was wrong last time, so what do I know? CWBR, looking at that, still watching KOP in here. It's holding at 6. Shout out to Trader T. VVPR trying to rebound a little bit. We got BB, Blackberry, BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond, EXPR. What did A and Y end up doing? So A and Y is currently breaking these highs up here at 250. Yeah, I don't know if that's the... I mean... Yeah, I mean, who knows? Yeah, I mean, like I said, my logic, and maybe my logic is flawed, and if you think my logic is flawed, let me know. Let me know in what way my logic is flawed. But again, if anybody knows video games, GameStop, their whole business model is over. Like, what are they going to do in 10 years? You think people are going to still be buying hard copies of video games in 10 years? Like, I haven't bought a hard copy of a video game in years. Like, I just downloaded through my Xbox. So what's the point of going to GameStop? Tell me what the point is. You know, yeah, sure, you could buy consoles. Most people are going to get their consoles shipped to them. You know, and the way our shipping works and the way Amazon and all of that stuff works, it's going to make that become obsolete as well in the next 10 years. So what is GameStop doing? What are they going to do? What's their business model now moving forward? To sell games? I don't think the percentage of people that like hard copies is going to prop their business up, right? So what are they doing? You know, that's my logic. I play video games. I love video games, right? But it's like, what is GameStop going to do? Like, what is their future, right? If it's not selling video games, you're going to tell me them selling their used games is going to be the future? And if it was a big enough discount, maybe. But they're selling it for like a $5 off discount. That's not worthwhile. I'm not going to go to GameStop and buy a used game for $5 off. That doesn't make sense, right? And so in the end, what's GameStop's business model? I don't know. I don't know why they're as high as they are. The only thing you can really look at it is it comes down to hype. You know, traders see a stock squeezing up, they want to get involved. You know, that's why GameStop is as high as it is. The question, though, is whether it's actually going to sustain these levels, which I don't think anybody really thinks it is. But who knows, man? I've been wrong a lot before, and maybe I'm wrong with this one. Who knows? GameStop is going virtual. They're selling their physical stores. I don't think that's the right move. I think when they go virtual, they're going to have to compete with Walmart and Amazon. And I'll tell you this, if I have the choice between using Amazon, which is super convenient, or Walmart, which has great customer service, I'm never going to use GameStop. You know what I mean? And so what are they going to do? You know, it all boils down to hype. You know, Mitch and I were talking about TLRY way back in the day. And we were saying the same type of things. We were talking about TLRY when TLRY was at $300. And we were saying the same thing, and people were saying, nah, bro, nah. And we were saying there's no reason TLRY should be at $300. It's just hype. And then you can see what happened to TLRY. And I'm not saying the same thing's going to happen to GameStop, but it probably is. Who knows, though? Maybe I'm wrong. But that's that's how I see it. And, you know, we all have our own subjective, speculative opinion, and that's mine. Look at TMDI. It's up to 340s. We'll see what happens at 350. We also got this pre-market high at 340 that we might bounce off of. So we'll see if we bounce off of one of these three levels. Yeah, it could be console demands. I don't know. It could be. But in the end, is that going to be enough to sustain their business? And I don't think it is. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. A and Y, guys, looking really strong here. Ripped up really nicely. Look at TRXC. TRXC is actually trying to... So here's TRXC breaking over 4s. Looks good. The float is the only problem with TRXC. Wall Street Bets is bidding this up and squeezing shorts. Hedge funds are involved battling against each other, short versus long, and the shorts are getting squeezed out. Yeah, that's probably what's going on. It's a temporary battle that is squeezing shorts out, but I think long term, you know, I'll say this. I mean, I've been looking at puts too. I don't know if I'm gonna end up going for a put option, but I've been looking at puts. I'll say that just because I think it's one of the most obvious put trades in a long time. But maybe I'm wrong. Alright, I just made a little bit more on futures, and like I said, if you want to check out the futures trading I'm doing on Top Step, it's a funded account program. Again, what Top Step does is they fund traders. Once they prove they're profitable, they'll make you go through different stages to prove you're profitable in the futures market. They'll give you a 30K demo in the base package. It's $120 for the first month if you use my link, which is 20% off. And with that, once you prove you're profitable, once you make $2,000 on that 30K demo account while following the rest of their rules, conditions, and phases, then they fund you that 30K. As professional proprietary futures traders, they paid out millions to their traders this year, or last year alone in 2020, over $2 million, and they funded thousands last year in 2020 as well. They're regulated in the US and they're legit in my opinion. So if you want to check them out, here's the link. Help support your boy here. I do make a commission if you sign up, so I am going to be biased in their favor, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna buy the bid. I'm gonna buy up the asking price here with 25 shares. We'll see what happens with TRXC here. I might add a little bit more to it. Yeah, we're on with 50 shares here. But yeah, y'all want to help support your boy here? Like I said, I do make a commission if you sign up. There's the link. Yeah, I'm looking at Givo. Nah, for me with my platform, Hassan, it needs to be zero commission. So the only way I'm going to trade is if it's zero commission. If not, it's not worth it to me, you know? Alright, we're in with one futures trade, and you can see this is just like trading. Look, so I'm out. So this is just like trading stocks. Buy market, buy, build, sell, ask. I'm up $112 on the day in the futures market, so we'll take that. When I'm trading futures, I'm just trading the SPY, basically. I'm looking at the SPY. I'm trading what's called the E-mini, which is just like the mini SPI. And so when we get dips, pullbacks, I'm just attacking this momentum, and it works really well. Decent amount of leverage, you know, they let you to do it, they fund you, there's no PDT rule. I think it makes sense. Why is Sins gonna double? I don't know if it is. I mean, who's saying it is? Now, we just bought a little bit more of TRXC here. We're with 75 shares. Okay. Stop spamming, Karen. Yeah, stop spamming. Actually, I might... Yeah, if you spam again, you're getting banned. Alright, so we're with 75 shares here. I don't hate this trade either. 07s. See if we can break... The high of the day is 09s. Yeah, GameStop is crazy. Nines. Tens. Alright, we just got out half. We're holding 40 shares left. We're pretty close to break even. I mean, it's basically a break even day. After a terrible morning, we were able to claw our way back and end slightly close to green. So not a bad day. I mean, I'll take it. 12s, 13s, 14s. We just got out of there. So, like I said, we're basically green on the day after a really terrible day. I'll take it. We got the $4 pullback. TRXC ripped up. Shout out to whoever called out TRXC. I think it was Trader T, but I might be wrong. But yeah. But they want employer. Well, no, what they're trying to do, William says, I'm wanting to sign up with TD, but they want employer details. They want your employer details because they want to make sure you're not going to be doing insider trading, right? So if you work for a publicly listed company, then they're going to make sure you're not trading that publicly listed company like that. AMTX, guys, is ripping up. It's at 820. But yeah, they're trying to make sure you're not doing insider trading. So, like, if you work for Exxon, basically, or if you work for Apple, you know what I mean, and you know inside knowledge about Apple, they don't want that going down on their platform. That's why they ask. They want to make sure you're not a professional trader. They want to make sure... that's what they're trying to figure out, basically. AMTX, or TRXC, man, still ripping up. Got out a little bit early, I guess, but whew, man, should have held a little bit longer. TRXC, red to green move. Beautiful move. It was, appreciate it, Austin. Thank you, bro. Hey, that's basically what happened, Daniel. GameStop is up because a bunch of people decided to pump it up on Wall Street Bets on Reddit. I mean, it is what it is. Let them do their thing. I mean, I don't care, you know. But that's basically what it is. Hey, and like I said, let's take another moment, guys. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to. Here at Beginner Trading, we're not experts. We don't claim to be experts. We don't do any of that stuff. All we really try to be here is just a free resource and community for traders to get together, hang out, learn a little bit. We don't sell a course. We don't sell our own service. We do post affiliate links for other stuff, but like we don't sell our own course. We don't sell our own service. And all we really do is we just try to make it a free resource for traders to get together and learn the reality behind trading, right? And when I say reality, I do mean the reality behind it, which is that it's extremely difficult. Most traders are going to lose in the beginning, and it's not a get-rich-quick scheme like everybody else slanging courses says out there. You know, in the end, you know, you see what some of these big gurus are making. Like they with Raging Bull, like they were making like millions and millions of dollars every year, and so it's like the gurus are making money, man. You know, but it's like, sheesh, dude. It's just not what new traders need. It's basically, I would feel bad if I made money that way. You know what I mean? Like, I would feel bad if I was just selling like an unreasonable course to people. It just doesn't make sense, man. So, and listen, if you're involved with the trading space, like you're always going to do, you know, like everybody in the trading space is going to, every public figure in the trading space is going to eventually rub elbows with like good and bad companies, good and bad things, and like that's okay. It happens to everybody, right? But the reality is, trading takes a long time to learn. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Courses should not cost that much. Most courses info are publicly available. Most of the content that you're gonna find in the courses that you're paying thousands of dollars for are publicly available content for free. You can YouTube that stuff, right? And so don't get lied to. The reality is, a lot of people are going to get mad at me even saying this. And the reason they're going to get mad at me saying this is because they've already spent so much money. They've already spent so much money on these courses that it hurts for them to hear me be like, yeah, it's unnecessary. You know, it hurts. You know, I mean, listen, you spend $4,000 on a course and then you see some other dude out there saying you didn't need to and that it's all available for free already. You might feel some type of way about it. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. But, like, don't take it out on me. It ain't my fault. In the end, remember, most trading content is publicly available for free out there. All right? If anybody's advertising some super duper secret strategy, it's probably nonsense. Because most strategies are publicly available as well. Right? Hey, thank you guys. And I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm not trying to rag on gurus. I don't think all courses are bad, and I don't think all gurus are bad, right? But what I do think is that most of that stuff is publicly available for free, and it causes this toxic culture in the trading world where anybody like me that comes around giving away stuff for free, it makes the gurus threatened. It threatens their business model, right? And so it causes not only like an extreme amount of loyalty to some of these gurus, right? Like if you say anything even slightly critical about some of these gurus, their following is just about to unload on you. It's just unreasonably loyal to people that, you know what I mean? Like their following's about to just unload on you because, again, it hurts to hear. It hurts to hear, hey, you didn't need to spend that much money on all that stuff. That stuff is probably free already out there on the ether already, you know? But that hurts to hear. Nobody wants to hear that. You know, it hurts too much. I'm shattering dreams over here, right? But the reality is it's the truth. And sometimes you gotta hear the truth. You know, like I said, I'm not against all courses. Listen, if you've spent decades in the market and you know what you're talking about, man, go ahead and sell you a course. Or if it's a funded account program with a course, do your thing. Those are reasonable in the trading space. Those are necessary. You know, funded account programs in the trading space that also have courses with them, those are fine. I get that. Right? And even a lot of those aren't super expensive as a whole, right? But when you get somebody slanging courses that are like $4,000 and it's like they've already got like 20,000, they've already got thousands of other students, you know you're not getting any one-on-one time with them. That's nonsense. It's just nonsense. You know? So see it for what it is, not what you want it to be, guys. TRXC, pull it back to 4. We'll see what happens. Dude, so happy I found your stream this morning. Confirmation on my belief. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not all of them. It's not all courses. Some courses are good, right? But like I said, if somebody's flashing Lamborghinis at you, you know, I would be skeptical. You know what I mean? There's no reason to put Lamborghinis and you know, all that stuff in the trading space. And the reason is because they're trying to get you to make an emotional decision, right? That's all it is. They're trying to get you to make an emotional decision. And then you're also going to have a certain percentage. We're looking at TRXC. I want to see if it holds at like 4. You're also going to have a certain amount of people where they're going to hear me saying this, and so all of a sudden they're going to start trying to attack my credibility. They're going to say, this dude's not even profitable. It's not about me being profitable. They're going to say, this dude doesn't know what he's talking about. You know? It's not about me being profitable either. It's not about me being profitable. We're just a free resource for traders to get together. We're just a free resource for us to learn and grow. That's it. I'm not claiming to be some super profitable trader, but the channel's called Beginner Trader, you know? But what it's about is saving new traders money and giving them realistic expectations. That's what it is. It's realistic expectations. Have real expectations towards your trading. Most traders are going to lose. A lot of traders are going to work their hardest for years and still lose, right? That's the reality. You know, there's outliers with everything, but just take it slow, trade small with small size, and learn for free in the beginning. That's the best advice I can give you. We're still watching AMTX here. I want to see if it holds at 775. That's a nice little hold spot. You are 100% real for free. The only real true trader free on YouTube. Hey, thanks, James. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, dude. Hey, Max, how much you spend on your courses, bro? We got EXPR sitting there moving up. It hurts to hear, I bet. Right. They show all their profitable trades, yeah, for sure. EXPR is trying to climb back up. We'll see it over 4. Still watching TRXC. I don't know what we're gonna do with it though. I've already made some money on it. We're basically green on the day, and I'm happy with that. It took a long time, and it was a rough open. I had a bunch of losses at the open. My biggest loss. What would I take the biggest loss on? But I had a tough morning. I took my biggest loss on RCON, man. This one just hit me, you know. But we made some back with ANY. We made some back with OEG. We made some back with TRXC. So CSPR starting to push up. SNMP is starting to push up some. BOSC is starting to push up some. So these are getting volume surges now. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Hey, thank you, Laura. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Freddie. How many screens do I have? 4. I have 2 34-inch ultra wides vertical in the middle, so 34-inch, 34-inch, and then I got a 27-inch, 27-inch. So I've got 4. Yeah, no, there's, like I said, I'm not against all courses. Like, I'm not against all courses, right? But what I am against is courses that cost way too much money relative to the content that's in them. Like I said, I'll put it this way. You got some gurus selling $1,000 DVDs that are over 5 years old. $1,000 DVDs that are over 5 years old. And like what they do is they make you think that there's some super secret knowledge in these DVDs, right? But there's really not. Most of it's publicly available content, like buy the dips, buy the pullbacks. Like you can go on YouTube and find how to calculate risk reward, different strategies, different, you know, nuances to trading. All that good stuff's already on YouTube for free, you know? And so, and the trading space has changed so much in 5 years that it's ridiculous. 5-year-old DVD that's $1,000 is crazy, you know? But you got a certain percentage of people that are gonna buy it, and it is what it is. GTE, Alright, look, if we get another person talking about SENS that is going to double, I'm going to ban everyone that just says it. Because at this point in time, I'm convinced that the people talking about SENS are going to double are just people that are hired to pump up stocks. To me, SENS looks super weak, especially it's right around the lows of the day. And I mean, I don't know what it's going to do long term here. The daily chart doesn't look that bad. But like, claiming this thing's going to double when it's around the lows of the day is just nonsense, I think. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not really much of a long-term investor. So we'll see. I think CETX got hit with an offering. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a big short squeeze. We also have BOSC. What's up, Oscar? CCIV. Yeah, I mean, it's down on the day, looking weak. We got CCRC moving up a little bit. SENS doesn't look good. Yeah, I mean, it's at the lows. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's... I'll put it this way. On a day trading sentiment scale, right? It's below the VWAP. That's -1. That's weak. It's testing the lows. That's another -1. That's weak. You know what I mean? Doesn't really have that much volume. That's -3. This thing, to me, it just looks super weak. Yeah, the gap up looks great, sure, right? But on like an intraday basis, I mean, a lot of these will just fade all day on the downside too. I don't know if it's going to, but like, you know, let's stop pumping stuff up. SNMP, UAMY hit 1, rejected. We got TRXC that's pulling back to $4. We'll see if we bounce at 4. Somebody smoking something, no $1,000 CD. You don't think there's $1,000? Are you disagreeing with me, or are you making fun of the DVDs? S&P up to 120s. But no, it's like you guys see me say all this stuff, right? And then you see people DDoSing me and all that stuff, man. They're doing it for a reason because I'm out here speaking facts. And like I said, if we're talking about, like, listen, some of the courses are real, right? Like I said, the ones that are okay, I think if it has a funded account program attached to it, right? So if you're getting like a course on mid and high caps and like a funded account program like what TAFs used to do, or like, you know what I mean? Or like some courses are reasonable. Like I'm not against courses, but what I am against is just giving traders the wrong expectations. They need reasonable expectations in the trading space. ZOM. Yeah, I mean, just no volume, man. ZOM's boring right now. This ZOM, if you guys want to know really what happened with ZOM, I mean, it's just, this one got diluted recently, right? This one had an offering. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let me know in the chat. But ZOM, it's barcoding. Can you please tell me how I can get paid to pump stocks? Nah, I'm not the right guy to tell you that. I don't pump stocks at all. You don't see me sitting over here making top 4 stocks to buy right now videos, you know? Like, if anything, most people ask me about a stock, I might be like, hey, that looks weak. Look at BNGO pulling back down to the VWAP. ATOS, SENS, testing lows again. We'll see if it holds over 275. What are the functions of each monitor? Charts. The main monitor, or this one's a 27-inch that you guys see. I have scanners and I have my trading chart on it. And then this one I have 3 charts. This one I have 2 charts plus my YouTube window so I can see what's going on my YouTube stream. And then this one I have 4 main charts, but these are mostly mid and high caps, and then these are penny stocks, and then this is the one I trade on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. I'm using Thinkorswim. Alright, I'm gonna take this sweater off. It's actually hot up in my house for once, man. Oh, man. Alright. But yeah, y'all hit that subscribe button, guys. Click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every single day right here for free. Hit the sub button, click the bell. We do this live every single day right here on YouTube. Show support for the channel, show support for the stream. Hit the subscribe button. We're still looking at some stuff here. We'll see if we find anything that looks halfway decent. I still got some equity to trade, so we might. Look at LYL. Yeah, for sure, Cal. You know how it is, bro. What the heck just happened to the market? Oh, whoa. The SPY just got hammered, guys. What happened here? Let's look it up. What's going on here? Why? Why is the market crashing, guys? Let me see. Hold on. All right, so the New York Fed survey ahead total household spending growth expectations rose sharply in December. 54.6% of households in December reported making at least one large purchase in the last 4 months, up from the April low of 50-70. Big craziness in the market right now, guys. Wow. Y'all be careful. Huge drop, huge squeezes right now. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Look at this market move right here. Oof. Oof. Look at the market, guys. Crazy, crazy. All right, I just scalped another $62 on the SPY here, trying to take some of this momentum. Oof. All right, I just made another little $25. But man, this is crazy. Crazy, crazy, guys. Market's crashing down here. Market's crashing. Alright, I just made another $100 here. I'm scalping the short market. I'm up $262 in the futures market. And like I said, if you want to trade futures like me and take advantage of some of these drops, I'll post this link. I'm using Top Step. I'm trading what's called the E-mini, but I'm watching the market, the SPY, and I'm able to short some of these. So if you guys want to check it out, like I said, here's the link. Man, crazy drops right now, though. Here's the link if you want to check out the futures platform I'm using. I'll pin it to the top of the page. But man, that's crazy, guys. Look at the market crash here. What happened? Yeah, I mean, Jason, market's crashing, man. I don't know, dude. I mean, like I said, we were able to take advantage of it in the futures market on Top Step, but whew, what's going on in penny stocks, man? A lot of the time when mid and high caps rip, penny stocks kind of take a back seat, but they're kind of independent of them as a whole. Here's S&P, LYL. What else we got? Am I missing anything, guys, in penny stocks? Let me know. Everything's dropping. I see SENS, OEG. Yeah, here's SENS, guys. So for those talking about it's doubling, it doesn't look like it. BOSC failed. Sun W. Oof. Man, what's going on, guys? I got $100 in GameStop. I mean, I don't know, dude. Okay, Republicans are signaling that they have little interest in taking up a massive COVID relief bill. Hey, Liana, you see that, man? Ugh. Look at the market, man. That's crazy. Hey, thank you, Ishan. Appreciate the sub. Hey, listen, y'all be like them. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every single weekday morning for free right here on YouTube. Y'all be like them. Hit the subscribe button. I'm also currently shorting the E-mini. Wow. I just made $42 from the micro E-mini. So we are up nice on the day, guys. Hey, shout out to all our subs. Shout out to Backyard. All you guys, appreciate the love, team. Yeah, I mean, we're up 300 plus in futures. Taking advantage of this, but man, yeah. Is this your day job? No. I mean, this isn't. I don't live solely off of my trading profits. I do a lot. I'm a real estate agent, programmer, so I'm like front end web development, real estate. I run this YouTube channel, which certainly makes money, and I trade as well. Press conference, yeah. BNGO crash. I mean, here's the thing, right? This is okay. So listen, guys, if you're starting to wonder why some of your other stocks are crashing, 3 out of 4 stocks follow the stock market as a whole, right? So 3 out of 4 stocks are going to follow the SPY, right? 3 out of 4 are going to follow this, the SPY right here. The S&P 500 is really what it is, right? So 3 out of 4 stocks are going to follow the broader market, especially higher float stocks. Low float stocks kind of do their own thing. They're a little bit more independent, but large float stocks are going to follow the SPY like this. So large float stocks are gonna follow the SPY like this a lot of the time. Not always. It depends on the sector and all that stuff. But most stocks are gonna follow the SPY like this. A majority of them, at least 3 out of 4 stocks on average. Now, if it's a low float stock, it's probably less significant and it's not gonna follow that move. But if we're looking at like AMD, MU, Tesla, you know what I mean? They're all following it. They're all dropping right now because the S&P 500 is made up of these companies. And when there's negative sentiment, the companies are going to react based off of sympathy from those moves. And so if you're wondering why your stocks are dropping all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's probably because the market's dropping. And so understand that. If you're wondering when the drop is going to stop, look at the SPY. That's probably the best thing to do. That's rough, Diego. I love the market crash. Are you liking or hating this market crash right now, guys? Let me know in the chat. Do you trade crypto? Not super often. I mean, I'm not necessarily opposed to trading crypto. I might start trying to in the future, but right now I'm not. You got any suggestions on brokers? Let me know. Yeah. You think the market will reverse? I mean, not this. It might come back some. I mean, we might pull back a little bit. But do I think it's going to completely reverse and end green on the day? Probably not. It's possible. I've seen it happen. But it's less likely the more it drops, you know. Bingo halt. What's your opinion? All right, so we got a few people talking about BNGO here. BNGO is halted. Yeah, we are. So I'll look up the halt code for you. All right, so BNGO is halted from a circuit breaker halt, but that was like an hour ago. Or no, that was right now. Okay, yeah, that was like 2 minutes ago. So yeah, so BNGO is halted just from volume. It's probably just because the market crashed out of nowhere. So it should resume. BNGO will probably resume at 11:14 market time. So in 2 minutes, BNGO will probably resume. If it doesn't resume, then it'll resume instead at 11:19. And so it's going to be either at 11:14 in 2 minutes or at 11:19 in 8 minutes. All right, so here's the SPY bouncing back a little bit. So this is not a bad little bounce here. I mean, like I said, this is me in futures. So we're up about 300 today in futures. Not a bad day. I don't know if I've lost today in futures. Let me check. Oh no, we did lose. We lost 3 times. We went 6 out of 10 today in futures. So far, at least. So yeah, we went 60% accuracy. 6 green, 4 red. In futures. All right, so now the question is, do we want to short into this pot in futures? Do we want to short into this pot? That's the question. Do we want to short into this? And like I said, one of the reasons I'm finding a lot of these moves today is through Benzinga. So y'all check out Benzinga. You can see the link in the description here. Check it out. Yeah, for sure. Liana's got the right idea. She said, if you are in mid and large caps, always keep the SPY in view, 100%. And when I traded mid and high caps consistently, before I really moved over to futures, what I would always do, the way I would scalp, and I would scalp the market, but the way I would scalp is I would look for big drastic drops like this in the SPY, and I would trade the sympathy in other mid and high caps like Apple, or like I would always trade like microchips. So I would trade like AMD, MU. If the SPY looked weak and broke lows, I would consequently short AMD or MU. scalp it for 10 or 15 cents and do that over and over and over again. Really profitable way to trade it too. But her point remains, Liana's point remains, in that most stocks are going to follow the SPY or the overall market in general. The larger the float, the more likely it will follow that market. The smaller the float, the less likely. It's more independent the smaller the float. Like penny stocks don't follow the SPY, you know. Yeah, crazy 5 minutes, honestly. Shaking out the weak hands. Yeah, hodl. Now we back to normal. Yeah, I mean we're the crash is finished. We'll see if we'll see what happens here. Here's BNGO fighting back. So yeah, here's we did resume at 14. Okay, so gotcha. So I was right about when we resumed. We did resume at 10:14 or 11:14, and we are now taking up the drop that we had before the halt. So the SPY's moving up, BNGO's moving back up with it. But here's the rejection. No. No to what? BNGO. Should I sell my GameStop stock? I have no idea, man. I don't know what GameStop is doing right now. Alright, we'll see if we hold over this. What was the bad news? How long have you been trading? About 4 years. Where did you learn? A lot of different places. YouTube mostly. Yeah. I mean, I'm not much of a reversal trader. So when I trade reversals, or when I trade, I'm never trading reversals. I'm almost always trading with the trend. I'm not much of a reversals trader. Everybody has their own style and niche. Some people can make certain strategies work when other people can't. And so I'm never going to hate on somebody for their own strategy, even if it goes directly against mine, because everybody has a little bit different of a personality, so to speak, right? Like, I'm not much of a reversal trader. If you see me trade, I'm almost always trading with the trend. And so I don't ever long a stock that's below the VWAP, and I never short a stock that's above the VWAP. I'm almost always trading with the trend. If a stock or security or asset is underneath the VWAP, I'm usually shorting it, and if it's above the VWAP, I'm usually going long with it. But everybody's a little bit different, like I said. Yeah. Is GameStop halted? I mean, you gotta love being right. But, man, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be so quick. It might gap up. Yeah, here's the gap up. Like I said, it might actually resume higher because the market has since rebounded, right? And so that might be what happens here. But what could happen also is that this could cause like a catastrophic squeeze down from everybody just starting to get scared and unloading their GameStop shares. It's possible. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm just speculating, obviously, which is what I'm always doing here. But did they make up the delay for the scanner? It's been a while since. Yeah, I stopped using trade ideas on stream. Bot? Who's the bot? Yeah, you can only be wrong so many times. Yeah, for sure. So it finally feels good to be right once, you know. But like I said, what happened here, we got halted in a lot of these. We might just get some insta rebounds here just because the market has fought its way back up about, what is that? You know, the market kind of reclaimed like 40% of the drop it made. And so as we start to head up, you know, the SPY might influence BNGO, it might influence GameStop, you know, it might influence all of them. So really key lesson. Watch The Spy, you know. And hit the subscribe button. Do it now. You know you want to. Everybody does it. Hit the sub button. Click the like button. Show your support for the stream. I definitely appreciate it if you do. Hit the subscribe button. Click the bell. Turn on notifications. We go live here every single weekday morning for free. You know you want to. Everybody's doing it. Hit the subscribe button. Click the like button. You know you want to. Appreciate it if you do. Thank you, guys. Alright, so here's the SPY. What are we getting in penny stocks, though? I haven't really traded penny stocks much in the last few minutes. SFT. Yeah, we're watching that. SFT's moving up. Here's SE&S. Hey, thank you, Navy. I appreciate that, dude. Have you been training on crying? Yes? What do you mean? Have I been training on crying? Have I been practicing crying? Where? I use it. I use it still. You just don't see me use it. You don't see the moving averages on the screen. But I certainly use it. It doesn't present itself every day, right? So, like, if we look at some of these, like, we got a few of them that we're able to attack. It's a very specific setup that works, and so we're not going to see it every day. TRXC might have been one. Let me see. I know I was watching it in one of these. Yeah, we got one on TRXC. It wasn't within the first 15 minutes, but it was still one today. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I trade it. You just don't see it as much. Is Express going to recover? You were going to cry on Friday? Was I really? I mean, did I schedule a cry session here on Friday? OEG moving back up. Glad I found your channel. Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you, Leon. I appreciate that. Glad I found your channel. Hey, I appreciate that, Nismo. Thank you, sir. No more holding overnight. How can GameStop crash the market? GameStop's not crashing the market. Let's get this straight here real quick. GameStop is not crashing the market. The market is crashing GameStop. It's the opposite. The market's crashing GameStop, not GameStop's crashing the market. The market started to crash at 10:47. GameStop's crash didn't really happen. I guess it did happen at the same time, but the point is that the market crashed, and that influences all the other mid and high caps, right? Like, the market crashing is going to drag down almost all other mid and high caps unless it's in an opposing sector, right? The market's going to crash most of these. And so the market crashed, consequently dragging down GameStop. This is really what happened. Nah, every stock in the market didn't go down. Most mid and high caps follow the market. So, like, the market crashes, mid and high caps are going to follow suit, and there's a lot of traders that are sympathy trading those crashes too. So when the market crashes, they're consequently shorting these other mid and high cap stocks so they can take advantage of the sympathy from that. But yeah, I mean, mid and high SFT been ripping up. So not all stocks, it's just mid and high caps that follow the market, so to speak. Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah, I mean, GameStop is going to happen anyway, you know. Yeah, no worries. And so here's the market, and this is what happened. You know, the market crashed. I think somebody said that the Republicans came out to say that they were unwilling to to work with like a COVID relief bill or something like that was the news. I'm sure we have something. Let me go ahead and read this now, just because it's such an influential catalyst. Let's see if we can find why. Schumer said that they would try to pass a stimulus in a month to a month and a half. So yeah, I guess Schumer said that they're going to try to pass the bill in a month to a month and a half. What happened? Hey, hang in there, Mo. Mo, you're alright, bro. Could have been worse, man. Try to be optimistic, dude. You got this, brother. Nice, man. I have $500 and I'm just starting out. What can I invest in? I mean, I would first, before you spend that money, dude, I would first go to YouTube and then just develop a strategy and a system first before you spend money. You know, research, practice, learn before you spend money is probably the right move. OPTT, OEG, IZEA. No worries. Hey, well listen guys, I want to thank you all because this has officially been the largest stream and the most viewed stream we've ever had, guys. So shout out to you guys. This is the largest stream we've ever had. We've had the most people here consistently today than we ever have before. We had almost 1,200 people here today, this morning, live at the open. So shout out to you guys. Y'all are the truth. Y'all help me grow, and I appreciate the love and support, team. I really do. Like I said, if you want to show support for the channel, check out Top Step. It's a funded account program in the futures market. So basically, if you want to learn to trade futures and take advantage of some of these moves, which is what I did in the futures market, you can see I'm up about $300 in the futures market. And again, I was just shorting the E-mini. As the SPY dropped, I was shorting what's called the E-mini. So you can see the E-mini here, the micro E-mini here. This is going to follow the market mostly. And so I'm shorting that in the futures market. You can see I can buy, sell market, buy the bid, sell the ask, all that good stuff. And basically with Top Step, it's a funded account program for futures. And so they're going to fund you in the futures market if you prove you're profitable with a demo account. So they're going to give you a demo account. The base one is a 30K demo account. It costs 120 bucks if you use my link and get 20% off. And if you take that 30K demo and you follow their rules and conditions and make $2,000 on that demo account while following their rules, then they fund you that 30K as professional proprietary futures traders with an 80% profit split. They paid out over $2 million to their traders last year in 2020. They funded thousands and they're regulated and located in the US. And so if you want to check out Top Step plus help support your boy here, here's the link. GameStop is halted. Hey, thank you, Omar. I appreciate that, dude. Hey, thank you, Westside. Hey, thank you, David. Yeah. Best penny stocks to buy right now? Hey, I don't know. I have no idea. I appreciate the support, guys. Hey, like I said, this is officially the largest stream we've ever done. So I appreciate it. I was just slightly off about my rejection level. I was looking at 381. And you can see it got up to 381.50. So I was only slightly off about my rejection level right here in the SPY. And we're since heading down. And so this is going to consequently drag everything else down. Like GameStop, like BNGO, like Apple, you know, everything. Tesla. Everything's going to follow this for the most part. And so as we watch the SPY drop, thank you, Paul. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Hey, later, Mike. Market reset button. Yeah. COM. Yeah, that's rough, Colbs. Yeah, most stuff's dropping right now. VYNE. Alright. I mean, you know you're holding that, Javier. Be honest, man. You know you're holding this thing, dude. It's breaking lows. Looking weak, man. What are you talking about, bro? I mean, like I said, I always try to say this, guys. Listen, if you don't want me to criticize your stock, don't call it out. I'm almost always going to tell you the truth that I have with it, which is that this one's breaking lows, looking weak. It's been red all day. It gapped up, sure, but it's looking weak, you know. Certainly not the best looking penny stock for me right now, I'll say that. Sun W making moves. Alright, well, good, Sky Guy. AMTX, yeah, AMTX is honestly looking really strong, and it's a low float stock too. I think it's like 16 million in the float if I remember correctly, so it's a tiny float here, but I'm certainly watching this as well. Wow, there's 915s. GameStop is played by options. That's probably accurate. AMTX is ripping up in the penny stock space, though. Look at like 850s, 9s, maybe. ECOR. I mean, it looks weak, no volume for me. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, with penny stocks, guys, the reality is most of these are terrible companies. Let's see if we bounce at $9 for AMTX. But again, the reality with these penny stocks is most of them are just garbage companies. All right, they're penny stocks for a reason. Sure, you're going to have outliers that end up being successful. But if you ask me about my long-term view in most of these penny stocks, it's going to be a negative one. Most of these are never going to hold their gains. Most of these are just going to fail, like most penny stocks do. And I know there's a lot of hype and kind of predatory pumps in the penny stock world where everybody's telling everybody to buy all these different stocks and stuff, and I get it, but like most of these are terrible companies. They're penny stocks for a reason, you know? And like you can buy the hype, most of the time you're going to lose, and most of the time the people that are selling you on these stocks are people that are already holding, and they're trying to pump the stocks up because they're holding it already. And so if they tell everybody that it's a buy, it might push the stock up some, right? But I'm going to be honest with you and tell you most of these are terrible companies. It's just the reality behind it. Yeah, I'm listening to it, Mike. Even ABML? Let me see. Yes. Yes. I mean, this one looks really strong, has a really strong daily chart, but what you guys got to understand here, the reality is that, sure, some of these might, there's always going to be outliers. You're going to have stocks that do really well, and you're going to have some that fail. What I'm saying, though, is we might get strong rips up like this. Very rarely are they ever going to hold. You know, they're rarely going to hold these levels. Maybe they will. I don't know. But these penny stocks and OTC stocks are so easily manipulated that you need to look at them with a certain degree of skepticism every time you look at them. And I'm not saying this one's going to fail. The daily chart honestly looks pretty strong, right? It's not like I'm against any of these stocks. I don't care whether they do well or not, right? But what I'm telling you is that they're penny stocks for a reason, is because they're garbage companies most of the time. And sure, they might get hyped up. They might get pumped up. They might get a bunch of people making videos about them, and that might push their price up. But most of the time, they're just not going to hold these wins. They're not going to hold these gains. Sometimes they will, but those are outliers. Most of them are not. Yeah, if you're... Right. Yeah, for sure. You can make money with penny stocks, for sure. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying you might swing trade them and get out. I'll put it this way. I wouldn't invest in penny stocks. right? Penny stocks might run up for a week or two and then fail. And that's not investing if you buy for that, right? Investing is like buying and holding a penny stock for years. That's a terrible idea. Terrible idea. Most of them are just going to fail. You know, that's what's called lottery investing, which is that, like, you might buy them, 1 out of 10 might actually follow through, and you might make money on it. But again, it's called lottery investing. And it's unfortunate just because there's a lot of predatory. See, we did bounce at 9. There's a lot of predatory things in the penny stock space. What's up, guys? You guys back here from, what is it? Trader TV? What's up, team? Dude, where's everybody coming from now? Where did you guys just come from? Yeah, where are y'all coming from? Y'all coming from Trader TV? Where are y'all from? Alright, here's AMTX pulling back to 9s. We'll see if it holds. Did GameStop ever resume? It did. So penny stocks is a short-term thing. It should be. Yeah, how you doing? What's up, guys? Because listen, I'm a psychic, bro. I read minds over here. Y'all, look, y'all hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every single weekday morning. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell. If you click the bell, you'll get an alert anytime we go live or drop a new video. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't been here already. If you've never been here before, we're just a free resource and community for traders. We don't sell courses. We don't sell our own services. We don't claim to be experts. And we just try to get a bunch of traders together so we can learn and grow and brainstorm ideas from. That's all we really try to do here. That's why we're called beginner trading, is because we're a resource for traders. So hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, and let's keep growing. Hit that like button if you want to as well. You're trending? Yeah. Yeah. Any news on why the market dipped hard? Did a big fund take their position? What's up, List? Let me see, bro. I mean, I'm trying to figure it out now. From what I heard, the Republicans came out and said that they were not going to get behind a big stimulus bill, is what I believe is causing this drop. I think that's accurate. Let me know in the chat if that's the correct reason. Again, I'm speculating from what I heard in the chat earlier, which is that the Republicans came out and said that they were not going to get behind a big, broad stimulus deal. If I remember correctly. Let me look at it. Yeah, he's getting banned, man. Yeah, nobody buy Vine, V-Y-N-E. Nobody buy it. Stop trying to pump up stuff in my room. China also mentioned the potential. Is that why, though? I don't see any news, really. Like, everybody's a little bit late on the news. Let me see if I can find anything else. Like, I don't see anything. It just says U.S. indexes are trading lower following a sharp mid-session dip in stocks following highs. Let me look at SPX. Nothing recent. We had the Dallas Fed January Manufacturing Index that was, it had a reading of 7 in January from 10.5 in December. So declines in production, new orders, and employment. The reading for the company outlook fell to 10.3 from 18.2. Yeah, I can't see anything. I don't see why. I'm looking, so let me see if I can find anything. Alright, wait, here we go. Alright, so it says, I'm going to read this, and this is quoting from Yahoo Finance. Stocks turned negative ahead of the week at corporate earnings, economic data, and debate over the Biden administration's $1.9 trillion stimulus proposal. Alright, so Chuck Schumer said today that Congress is going to look to pass the next coronavirus relief bill in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, I don't see any other reason for this drop. Hey, what's up, Jack? Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm looking at Thinkorswim News. I don't see anything. Like, I'm looking at SPY. The only thing it really says is that the stock market dropped. Yeah, well, no duh. You know. How long do you recommend training on a demo account before you use a real one? That's going to be subjective until you find consistent results and you show solid progress is what I would say. So I would just wait, and if you're trading with paper, wait until you're obviously consistent before you use real money. And then you're still going to have to tweak a lot once you use real money, because real money and paper trading are two completely different things. And you know, when you start to use real money, trade small. Don't try to do a lot of it. One of the biggest mistakes that traders make is they'll trade with a demo, and then they'll try to, like, if they're using 1,000 shares in their demo, they'll try to just move over to 1,000 shares with a live account, right? That's flawed thinking, and I understand the logic, but it's flawed thinking, and the reason for that is because when you start to trade with real money, you're going to hold your losses too long, you're going to cut your winners short, it's going to be completely different than trading with a demo account. And so when you switch over to real money, trade small. Trade with small sizing first, and learn how to trade that way before you put big money on the line, is the best advice I can give you. But wait until you show decent results and consistency, in my opinion. Alright, well, sorry, SG. What are your current positions? I'm not holding any. I don't have anything right now. I'm mostly break even today. I mean, I'm up in futures. Like, here's futures. You know, so I'm up like $300 in futures, but penny stocks was mostly a break even day. It was a tough morning. I had 3 back-to-back losses, and then I had like 3 or 4 back-to-back wins, and so I'm basically break even. Yeah, no worries, Jack. I'm using Benzinga, and you can check out the Benzinga link right here. Super dope scans. Benzinga's free to sign up to, but the pro part of Benzinga is super helpful. Here's Benzinga. But like I said, it's free to sign up to, but I don't know. What's the symbol, Joe? Yeah, I ain't holding anything right now, man. The market's too great. The market's too crazy right now for me. A little bit volatile, we'll say that. SPY's trying to rebound here. Penny stocks, we got like AMTX. AMTX is pulling back to like 850s if we're looking at penny stocks. That one's not terrible. Here's 850s. See if we hold there. Yeah, RCON was the one that destroyed me this morning. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It was like $17, but kind of threw my trading game off this morning for sure. INUV, IDEX. Yeah, we're watching those. Just a weird market day right now. Big crash in mid and high caps. Penny stocks were not super favorable. OPTT's trying to climb up. Most penny stocks are actually red on the day still, and so we might have some red to green moves that we can exploit, but for now, not my favorite day. OEG, you know. Still watching AMTX to see if it holds. The SPY is rebounding here. Here's the SPY. Still really red on the day though. Yeah, Javier. Javier said my mom looks pretty. What a weirdo, dude. Man, making yourself a public figure, man. You know, it's great. I love this channel, but it's also super weird, man. You got people DDoSing me. You got people just looking all up into my stuff, man. It's weird. AMTX did bounce around 850. Not quite there. We ended up bouncing at 870, but close enough. We'll see if we hold $9 now. What I would look for is a pullback to 9 and then a break of 950. If we don't pull back to 9, I don't know if I'm going to trust it as much, but it just, I guess it depends on the volume. That's going to be subjective. Lookaway said, what type of trading you think is the best and most profitable? I scalp the most, but it's all subjective. It's preference based. People are going to have different personalities that are going to be good and bad for trading. I scalp because I'm skeptical. If you can't tell, I'm really skeptical of most stocks in the market. And so with that, you know, I'm highly skeptical of most of these. But somebody that has more patience might be a better investor, long-term trader. I don't know. Why does this guy have a bad attitude? Is my attitude really that bad? I don't think it is. I mean, I know I'm very sarcastic. But if your definition of a bad attitude is that I'm skeptical of penny stocks, then yeah, I guess I got a bad attitude, bro. You know? A lot of times, man, people's emotions get super wrapped up in penny stocks to where it's like, if you get mad at somebody for having an opposing view, you probably shouldn't be trading. You know what I mean? All right, so here's the pullback to 9. Like I said, I don't hate it. I mean, VYNE is still down on the day. It's still down, breaking lows. I think when he talked about it, it was at like 250s. It's at like 246 now. Oh, sorry then. Sorry if I don't know. Was he talking about him? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think I got a bad attitude. Like I said, am I skeptical of penny stocks? For sure. But I think you should be. Hey, look, like I said, how was I right about this? I said, hey, if I was looking at AMTX, I would look for a pullback to $9 and then a bounce. So far, that's what we got. We got a pullback to exactly $9 down to the very cent. And there's the bounce. You're welcome. No. Haters gonna hate, yeah. I know, Kyle. Nah, 15-cent moves. I love 15-cent moves. Man, look at me. Man, I'm celebrating before it even happened. Look at me. I'm just straight up wrong with AMTX. Look at me. Everybody make fun of me now. Hey, thank you. When keeping it real goes wrong. I know, hey man, you see me? Look at me. Look at me. I'm like, yeah, we got the bounce. We did get kind of a bounce. Listen, we got like a 15-cent bounce. I'll take that, you know. Yeah, we got like a 20-cent bounce, so I was kind of right about it. But am I right enough to brag? No, probably not. Look at QK showing up. Yeah. The music is from Epidemic Sounds. You a goat, no cap. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I don't think we got a lot of haters. I think people. I think trading makes people super emotional, right? And sometimes it makes them so emotional to where if I don't like a stock that they're holding, they get really offended by that. That's really immaturity. But it's like if I don't like a stock that somebody else is holding, they might get offended by that, right? I think there's just a lot of ego floating around in the trading space. And the more immature people, they dislike anybody for just having an opposing view, and they think their way is the only way, right? Which is a really toxic way to be, but I see it a lot in the trading space. We'll see if QK bounces here at 290. CCIV still trying here. What the SPY still trying to push up. So the VWAP's important here. So we'll watch the VWAP on the SPY and see what happens. My biggest trade was a few thousand. I'm using Thinkorswim and Benzinga. Hey, yeah, appreciate it, C. Thank you, man. My biggest loss, probably $500-600. If I remember correctly, it was back when I was on Taft's trading a funded account, and I remember I shorted Uber. I was shorting Uber when some bad news came out, and I was able to make a few $1,000 from it. It was my largest win. My largest loss was anywhere between 500 and 1,000, but I've had a few of those, and so I can't remember the exact specific one. Yeah. Yeah, people can't separate their stocks from themselves, so they take it as a personal attack, 100%. I view all these stocks like I don't care about any of them, even the stocks I'm holding, you know? Like, I don't care what these stocks do. Do I want to make money? Sure. IZEA is not looking terrible. Alright, thank you, Charlie. Alright, thank you. Yeah, y'all join our Discord. Our Discord link is in the description. Y'all join that. So check out the Discord link in the description if you want to hang out with us. We got some great traders. We got Nancy, Two-Way, Mordecai. We got a bunch of, you know, we got a good group of traders that, you know, if you need some help or we're just a free resource and community, check out the description for more stuff. Oh, another way you can help support the channel here, guys. Another way to help support the channel is by checking out Webull. Now, if you look in the description, we do have a Webull link. I think Webull still has the thing going on where you get 4 free stocks. And so if you sign up and open up an account, you get 2 free stocks. You have to open up an account, not just sign up. But if you open up an account and link your bank account, that is, you get 2 free stocks. If you deposit $100, you get another 2 free stocks. And so for the time being, basically with a $100 deposit, you get, I mean, I don't know what kind of price the stocks are in. Mine are usually anywhere between $8 and $12. And so, you know, 4 free stocks, that's going to be anywhere between $25 to $50, right? So to get 50% on your deposit through Webull, I think that makes a lot of sense. You know, it's easy money. And so if you haven't signed up for Webull yet, 0 commission, free paper trading. So they have free paper trading. So a free paper trader, free scanners, a lot of dope stuff on Webull, and you get free stocks. Check out the description. GSAT EXPR. Yo, no one is ever in there? No, we got people in our Discord talking all day. I don't know, it's been a while. It might have been a while since you've been there, but yo, our Discord's honestly pretty active. It's not, is it like the other Discords that are mostly like call out rooms where it's kind of like the stream? No, because we have the stream for that, right? But it's active enough. If you ask me something, we usually answer it. EXPR. GSAT. Yeah, GSAT's just too big of a float. It looks like too small range. We'll see though. The SPY is still testing the VWAP. We'll see what happens here. Honestly, the SPY did rebound a lot. So we did rebound a lot relative to where we were. I mean, it was super weak, and so we did rebound some. AMTX is still moving. Hey, we did bounce at 850 at least. Look at that level. And I hope you guys see how I document these. Like, people are so wrapped up in strategies, but really, if you learn how to do good technical analysis like this, it's a lot easier to trade. You know, it's less about strategies. It's more about levels and areas. CGA. NBIB's trying, but yeah, aside from that, SENS is down. ECOR down. I was watching OEG. AMTX is really the only penny stock that's still kind of moving. Yeah, do your thing, Sky. I'm not mad at you, bro. Just be careful, I guess. Yeah, AMTX is the only one that's moving. I mean, I don't know about long term, but, you know, we got some nice levels to watch for it. Alright. Alright, guys. Alright, I guess that's it. I think I'm going to close it down. If you guys, like I said, you want to help support your boy here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can also become a member by clicking the join button. Do you think market manipulation can happen in the SPY? I think in order for it to happen on the SPY, right, I think it would need to be just a very broad manipulation, right? In order for it to happen on the SPY, it needs to be super broad, right? It needs to be big and broad. Now, who knows? But that's what it needs to be for me. It needs to be broad, and I don't know if that... I guess it's possible, but it's much harder to do, obviously. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Like I said, you want to check out the Discord, check out the description. You want to check out the funded account program I've used in futures today. Here's the link. Check it. It's actually pinned at the top of the page. So check it out at the top of the page. You want some free stocks? Go check out Webull and hit the subscribe button. It's just the single easiest way to help support me. And so if you appreciate all the stuff we put out here, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every single day right here for free on YouTube. So if you appreciate the stuff we do, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every weekday morning. I appreciate all the love and support, team. Love you all. We'll see you guys tomorrow, back as always. And yeah, break-even day in penny stocks, but hopefully we'll have a good day tomorrow. Good luck. We'll see you guys a little bit later. Have a good day, team. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.